Welcome to Champagne Football Lemonade Banter. This season is brought to you by the Lightweight Athletic Club.
Whatever you're watching us on, please don't forget to like and subscribe.
Okay. Hey, welcome back to Champagne Football, joined today by the fucking UNSW Dream Team. Tim, Jack and obviously Chaz. Boys, thanks for coming on.
Pleasure to be
Pleasure.
here.
Thank you.
Alright, brilliant. Well, we've got quite a lot to get through. We threw a cup on last night and obviously NPL. We'll obviously probably spend a fair bit of time on your league because it's tight as a duck's arse.
It's mad how tight it is.
So quite a few wee segments online about ours, which is good. Good promo.
Definitely. It's only 2 points between first and fifth.
Is it?
I thought it was first and seventh. No,
I think it's
No.
seventh.
Seventh.
Yeah.
No, 2 points from first to fifth. I think it's
okay.
5 from first to
It's
seventh.
ridiculous, man.
So you've got 2 on 45, 2 on 44, 1 on 43.
We'll get on to it anyway. Outside of that, what about you'll be happy, mate? The Euros women's final. Did you watch it?
Nah, I never watched it.
Nah,
I
England
watched it.
champions.
Penalties.
Aye.
Aye. Won 3-1. But imagine Spain missed, 3
What
penalties?
about the pens?
No.
You might have saved one.
Nah, I wouldn't go that far. We're not bad, man.
Aye, that was terrible, man. I mean, I didn't see the game. I just seen the penalties. It
It was
wasn't
the
great.
same.
But
But it's just difficult with the times. Like, I mean, I don't know if I'd have watched it anyway, but see when it's 2 in the morning, you're never going to go up at 2 in the morning to watch it.
nah, definitely not, man. What else up there? What about Spain? Have you seen Spain are trying to introduce the new VAR rule? Like the third division, I think they're trialling it. Well, so the gaffers get two chances, like
2
tennis.
appeals, basically.
Aye, and if you get it right,
You save, you keep your...
you keep your appeal. If you get it wrong, you lose it.
So the rugby
It's
league.
like tennis.
Rugby,
isn't it?
tennis, aye, sort of thing, aye. I don't mind it.
There's too much of that.
I just don't like how long these things take.
Well, I think that, is that not the... I don't know if the point is to maybe try and reduce the amount of VRs that just happen for every single
But
moment.
do you not think there'll still have to be a panel that then...
10 minutes off or something?
that still... If other decisions are a wee bit contentious, they'll be like, oh...
I don't
have a
know.
look
So
at this.
the only thing it says is you get 2 chances each if you get it wrong. So if you think 4, they all get it wrong, it's done.
well, you know what? I wouldn't mind that if that was the only time they went to VAR.
Yeah.
Well, that's the point in it. It's to try
If
and
that's the case, I think
But
that's
you're going to
gonna
have that. You're going to have something in the 80th minute. They're still going to blow up, aren't they?
Aye. But that's why I think the VAR is controversial because I don't know. It's an emotional thing. Like when it's in your favour, you're like, this is brilliant.
Yeah.
VAR.
Yeah.
And when it doesn't, like it's shite, time wasting crap. So it's a tricky one. I think that the goal line technology is class because it just it's instant.
Aye.
The elite level, the offsides are now better.
Aye.
It's almost instant. It's the
decisions.
handballs and the fucking pull that back and
The handball was actually a joke now, but like I think the whole thing's...
Although if you asked probably 10 football fans or players what's a penalty, what's not, they wouldn't
I
know.
wouldn't know.
They know for certain what it is.
Aye, I
But
agree.
mate, offside gets confusing as well.
Do you know... well, there was a game at the weekend, I can't remember what game it was. Maybe it was before we played. But the balls went over the top. And obviously there's a striker that's in an offside position.
No, it was mine. What's
And then defenders obviously react because there's a striker there
Yeah.
and there's no flag going up. But he is offside because he's interfering with play, but now they don't call it unless that player goes and fucking
Yeah,
touches the
interacts,
ball.
yeah.
was in the way of it.
It's stupid, man. Because whether or not they actually touch the ball,
You're still
they're still
interfering,
involved
yeah.
because they're making defenders do things. So they're still having an impact on the outcome.
I don't know, mate, it's one of those, again, one's hard to have conversations with it because
I agree.
for every one example, there's another example you go, well, that was different.
And then it was
Hard.
Casper Schmeichel got injured through the same thing.
Aye.
It was offside, but because they need to let the play unfold.
Played it.
I know, but see, as a striker, it happened at the weekend was you have to run like 40 metres, full pelt,
Aye.
defender chasing you. It might be a foul, or it might just be the player just getting knackered 40 metres. It was offside back there.
Aye.
No, if I'm saying I make a forward run, they don't call it until I'm already at the ball.
Yeah,
I
exactly.
call it when I'm not making that 40-metre run. I'm already bugging.
Back in!
140 minute run, he's
Only
done,
one.
man.
One and done. He's wasted one. I don't do it much either. That's why.
What else been happening? Oh, Rashford, what about him? He going to Barcelona on loan?
Decent move, that.
No, it's a loan deal, but innit?
But still, I mean,
It's a bizarre one because he's obviously
Good player.
when he's good, he's class.
He's a good player.
But it's obviously been a bit of a funny time with him at Man U. But that's a surprise, Barcelona.
do you know what? I
signing,
think that,
bizarre.
and it's so, I don't know if it's cliched, but it's people need to enjoy their football. They need to be in a nice
Yeah,
environment.
100%.
And if he goes and there's a wee change of scenery from being in England where the weather's generally quite shite, nicer climate, nicer kind of way of life, everything gets better away from the pitch, then who knows what he
I
could
think it's
do.
more
on it.
about winning games. Like,
Yeah.
he goes from a team where he's the best player there and they lose every week. He's going to go there and win, 2 trophies this year.
Yeah, probably.
He's going to go back to what he was.
Playing like the players he'll be playing with as well, man.
A joke.
Don't get me wrong, the players even at Aston Villa was decent as well, but
That's
Barcelona,
Yeah.
Aye, next level.
Next
I mean,
level.
Yamal. Can't believe he's 17. That's 18 now. He's just turned 18.
I know. What were you all doing at that age, football wise? What were you doing at that age?
17. I was at Marconi. Playing Marconi.
I was in England.
Hey, where were you?
Kicking ball
Overseas.
around.
Yeah.
I was Thistle.
Fucking
Were
wild,
you
man.
playing?
17, 18. I was playing in Scotland, playing the Barcelona under 21s, 17, 18.
Yeah.
Not bad standard, but not
but
fucking
he's
Barcelona.
Spain.
Not getting that over the line, no.
I wasn't getting the Ballon d'Or or anything like that, nah. I think it was the next year I was nominated. Aye, that's wild, man, crazy. Right, before we get started, we'll just get a quick shout out to our sponsors, Premiership Experience. So if you're at an academy, private school, school teacher, and you're trying to go overseas with your squad, then Premiership Experience have got offices in London, Glasgow, Dubai, China, and now in Sydney. So if you're looking for a bespoke tour, whether it be an elite tour or just an experience, you can get in touch with Chaz and I. Use the link in the description box below, and we will sort you out a bespoke tour. All the flights taken care of via Flight Centre. Everything's cream of the crop. Just give us a shout and we'll give you a quote. Chaz,
Class.
what's next? NPL 1?
Now I'm going to just touch on
Australia
Olympic Kingsway beating Melbourne Victory last night in the Australia Cup.
Penalty equaliser?
I got him. I was going to say.
And then
Massive upset.
Sydney FC, Matthias McAllister scored the only goal of the game. They played Western United.
Yeah.
They've obviously been ripping it up in the NPL and scored for the first team. It's class. Gus as well started in goal for them again. Auckland FC beat Gold Coast Knights 4-0 and SC Raiders lost 5-0 to MacArthur Bulls.
ST Raiders, did you know any of the game or who's seen any of that? No, speak to anyone? Nah, not did I.
No.
Not
But
yet.
aye,
He's probably still crying.
it's a tough game, man.
It's hard, man.
It's tough.
Like, yes, it's a big jump.
It would have been a good
standard.
game from that, wouldn't it?
Of
They'd have
course.
brought a few
Experience for
people
sure.
down.
Free
Yeah, you've been
experience.
buzzing, making a event.
It's good for the club just to see you got to that
That's
bit
it,
as
and
well.
that's
Yeah.
the first time they've got to the round of 32.
Yeah.
It's a big
But
achievement for them and Tigers as
Do you
well.
get anything from Football New South Wales for that?
I think they
Or is
repost you on Instagram. That's
When
about
you
it.
get $10 for the goal.
They tag you.
Aye.
But I think the disappointing thing for Tigers and them would be the draw, because if you're going to go to the last 32, you either want an A-League club
Oh, you want to travel?
or
Yeah.
travel.
Well, that's
you
what I
want
was saying. They were
travel.
fuming that they had to
Aye.
travel like 100
Aye.
metres up the road to go and play.
Nah,
the
but
Cup.
you'd play them. You'd play them in pre-season
Yeah.
every year.
Aye.
Like you got into Lions a few years ago. They got back-to-back away trips.
I know.
Aye.
You get fucking
We got
Sydney
Queensland. We
United.
went to Queensland 2 years ago. I think it was against Peninsula Power.
Uh-huh.
That was good. We lost 4-1, I think it was, but it was a great away trip.
I remember
Yeah.
actually watched that.
Did you
aye.
stay up there for it after as well?
We stayed up, but we probably did it wrong in hindsight. We sort of we travelled the night before, we got there, and then we're just like waiting. No, sorry, we got there the day of. I had the morning of the game. So say
Yeah.
kick off was 7 p.m. We arrived at say 9 a.m. And you're just waiting about all day.
Yeah.
Whereas them, they're just finishing work, going straight to the stadium their normal day. So the time it got to night time for us, I remember being on the bus going to the game.
They're shattered.
It was starting to get dark.
Aye.
You're a bit
Yeah.
drained, and then the atmosphere had died a wee bit, and it was amongst the squad. And then I don't know, it was really hard to get, because going through rush hour traffic from a hotel. You're in traffic. It took like 50 minutes, and the time you got to, it just felt a bit flat.
Yeah.
Aye.
And you have to get yourself back up again. I mean, you don't know if it'd been different if you've done it otherwise, but I think in hindsight, it's probably done.
Aye, you do it differently if you would do it
differently.
again.
Do it again, aye. But just a good experience, but for the boys, you know, it's like travelling with the boys.
Yeah.
It's always good crack.
Ah, it's fun.
But I think Tigers probably playing Sydney United after playing in the World Cup.
Cup.
Same guy. that
Same
scored
score,
the goal.
the same scorer.
1-0, 1-0. Same
Ah,
guy that
no,
scored the
man.
goal.
But it's good for the two of them that they got there. I think it's
Yeah.
a good
Oh, it's good for the-
representation of the leagues and the quality that's there in NPL 2. It's not just the NPL 1.
They knocked out some of the bigger boys as well.
Yeah,
didn't
they
they?
did.
Yeah, APIA had done before,
Yeah.
and that Tigers
Yeah,
did
it's a
it.
good run for them.
And then SD beat Rockdale. Aye.
Fast, man.
Right, NPL 1.
Going to start with the Friday night game. Manly and Western Sydney Wanderers.
Some good goals, by the way.
Very good goals.
Aye.
See Farah Coco. Well, I thought
He was
that
on, by the way, he was on drugs.
it looked unreal. Like even his run, to set up the first goal.
That's a good goal in general.
That was a very good goal.
Good draw and then little combination play at the end. That wee extra pass at the end.
Aye, because
Always-
it is, you're expecting the person to shoot.
Aye.
What
Was it? And his finish. He scored exact goal like that against us as well.
Did he? Aye.
Almost exact same goal.
Aye, so it's not
Out of
bad.
nothing.
Because Western City went ahead 90 seconds in, long throw header.
But what a throw that was.
I know.
Long throws, man. That's what I'm saying.
Have you got anyone on your team who can do that?
Nah.
Oh, he should be.
Yours is alright.
I can barely throw
Nah,
the
he
ball.
can't even pass the ball. No.
This is
Hey,
alright.
He's steady.
Do you know? Steady. Do you know who was good long throw? Ali McKee.
Yeah, man.
Aye, did
What is it like a
Just like
flat
one
rocket.
zing.
aye, the flat one? I think
Aye.
the big loop because a lot of people can do it. It's a big loop. If you get a flat
you
one,
won't- you
And it's
you
a
don't
little
have to-
flick.
yeah,
Aye.
there's nothing
Flick.
worse than big loop in the box and you're trying to get up for it.
Aye.
Some PR.
aye, but it's something that ends up an absolute weapon.
Aye,
It's like
because
It's like a corner.
just
Aye.
causes chaos in the box, man.
Aye. Dude, mate, the amount of turnovers from throw-ins in games is a joke.
Aye,
If you
I know.
watch most turnovers in possession, it's frightening, man.
Well, that's why people have throwing coaches.
Aye. Who's your throwing coach again? Joe something?
Tim gets paid twice. He gets paid to play and gets paid to do set pieces.
What's one of the drills you do?
I'll let him talk us through it.
What was that drill you said? again?
Kettlebells, mate. Just
Kettlebells.
kettlebells.
I thought you were going to shake yourself there.
I don't get any highlights of me throwing the balls, boys.
Anthony Bartlett scored after 90 seconds, and then Manly went 2-1 up in the second half. As I said, Farah Coco, a joke. Lowell equalised with 10 minutes to go, and then Wonders had a big chance with 5 minutes to go.
Aye, no, they did
One on
that.
one, and the wee boys missed the target.
The
And
wee boy?
wee boy, what's a wee boy? Isn't he?
Big boy.
The mascot ran on. By the way, here's a question for you. Do you think Manly are still in a shout for finals?
No,
No? How not?
no. I think that Olympic and Sydney United are the two that between them one of them will.
What about Wolves?
I think.
Wolves are a point off them.
I think Olympic or United will get the sixth spot.
Okay, before we... In fact, we'll go through the fixtures because I want to look at... I think the run-in's important.
Yeah,
It's going to make a big difference on who's playing who. Because I'm pretty sure Olympic have got to play us this weekend, and I think they play Rockdale and
they've
also
got
APIA.
United. And they've got Sydney United, do they not? That's what Anthony.
Well, there you go. I think they've got a really tough run-in.
Oh, okay.
And I don't know who Wolves and I don't know who Manly have got, but Manly, they've given themselves an opportunity.
Nah, definitely. Back
6
in the
points off it,
conversation.
but again, if you're in the changing room, you're 6 points off it with
Yeah.
5 games to go, you're thinking,
Still got a chance.
I still got a chance.
Yeah.
Enough to keep you motivated.
Aye, 100%.
I mean, because at this time of the season, it is a wee bit like, is
If
there
you're
any...
there, that low, like, you know, like, who cares?
Who cares?
Aye, it's done.
Let's get the season done.
End of season, that's what they're looking for.
End very much. Who else you got?
And Jesse Perry scored the winner
Good
for
finish,
Man.
wasn't it?
Aye, very good for header.
Last minute.
Keeper nearly saved it, unlucky, isn't it?
Did you say it?
Keepers, rubbish.
I'd have caught it. St George and Blacktown next. St George, good result for St George.
Aye, the pitch is fucking so
That's
poor,
what-
man.
It only got done last year,
I
didn't
know, it's so
brand new,
bad.
man.
It's terrible. They're
terrible.
playing there,
Dog shit.
they're playing there next weekend.
It'll suit your style of football.
Aye, really good, aye.
Nice and small.
I'm dreading it, man. But it's not ideal. But to be fair, great result for St George because I think the St George, for what I've heard, we were talking about this last week how they fell away, and we heard that 4 of the centre halves
I've been
injured and they've had to shuffle a few things around. Blacktown, though, are in a bit no man's land, aren't they?
I know.
Season's sort of done for them. They're in finals.
But then how far ahead are they?
They're 6 points ahead of Olympic
Right, okay.
with 5 games to go.
And
They're in finals, so they're going to be in
they
finals.
will be.
Because they're going to pick up a few
The top
points.
6 for the finals.
Top 6, mate. Aye. I think they'll pick up some points comfortably. Obviously, missing Jack O'Brien's a big miss,
big loss.
but some decent goals though as well. I thought Lucky Campbell's header was a cracker.
Very good header. But I don't think that someone should be able to do a diving header when the ball travels in.
Yeah, where was
From
the
a
free
free
kick
kick.
from halfway?
Aye,
Like it can't drop to that
shocking,
level
yeah.
where somebody's going to do a diving header.
I think it was Bay's man as well.
That was base.
I love that Bay's wee roly poly.
I was so. I actually wrote in my
That was
notes
decent for
in
him.
brackets a celebration. It was funny, man.
That was decent for him. Decent banter. And it was.
I actually thought Elchan scored the first goal as well. When see that it went down as an own goal. That
What was the first goal again? Oh, the header.
The header.
Thought it was an own goal.
He'd be claiming it.
It wasn't. It went down in Football New South Wales as an own goal.
So it wasn't Lucky Campbell's goal.
Not Lockie. So St George's first goal.
That's what I'm saying. I can't remember it. And you said Lucky Campbell, so I thought you meant his goal.
Nah, so but that's what on the report it says that Lachlan Campbell scored an own goal, but it
Right,
looked like
okay.
Elchan headed that as well.
Right. Okay. So Lucky Campbell's goal.
Scored twice.
Who got there
Scored
in
2 goals in the same goal. And Blacktown had a few chances to equalise.
I won nearly there 5 minutes by the post, but I think overall it looked like a decent game considering, or not a decent game, but it looked like 5 goals for 2 teams who potentially, St George are on 30, similar to Manly, so you are assuming they're out of it as well.
Yep.
I don't know, man. I don't know.
I think that, as you say, that too much needs to go in their favour for them to come up, and they're not on a consistent run of winning games. So for them to win 2 or 3 out of the last 5 games,
well, it depends.
It's a big ask.
Let's just look at their run, right? So they play Sydney United, right?
Yep.
Who they have to beat, really.
Yep, they have to.
If they beat them, they're 3 points off that position. Then they play us. We're fucked there.
So that's 2 losses.
And then they play Sydney FC, very winnable. Wanderers, very winnable. And then Manly, who again could be in that mix. I don't know, by the way.
But that's what I'm saying. They need to
tell you
win
what,
3
this
of those
weekend,
games.
I think they need to.
We'll show it.
Sydney United this weekend. If they lose this, they're done.
Aye.
They're done. So, and then, but to be fair, maybe same as Sydney United.
Aye.
If they lose this weekend, they could be in trouble, man. Fitba, brilliant.
Brilliant. Mount Druitt and APIA finished 2-0 to APIA.
Oh, what about the lights going out?
No, not going on.
Did not go out? Not going at all?
Didn't go on.
Oh,
No,
my.
didn't have to replay it.
No, so
They played it next day.
They played.
So APIA went to Mount Druitt on Saturday.
Night out, went to a club
for a
there.
5 o'clock
Yeah, I know, I heard
kick-off,
it.
and then obviously the lights didn't go on. So they had to go back on Sunday and play the game on Sunday.
I mean,
You'd be
That's why the
fucking
strike
furious.
is fucking late from work or something. Innit? He's not
And
getting
then,
there.
but
in
then
time.
the thing is with APIA, they've got a game tonight again, don't they? They're playing Melbourne Victory.
that's right, aye.
Oh, Melbourne City.
Melbourne City.
Melbourne City. Yeah.
Victory lost last night.
To Olympic Kingsway.
What was the score?
4-3.
Penalty
Sorry.
for the winner?
The thing is with the Mount Druitt, I mean, I would hate to go there just once, never mind twice in 2 days.
know.
Absolutely brutal. And then the pitch wasn't ideal.
Aye.
And then again, a Sunday afternoon when you've just got a cup game on the Wednesday. To be fair to Mount Druitt though, it wasn't a bad performance. I watched like 30 minutes to pretty much until Farinella scored. And right before Farinella scored, Mount Druitt missed a massive chance.
Yeah, I know.
Massive chance. And then 30 seconds
And that's
later.
at moments. You look at moments in games. If they score that, the complexity, the game changes completely.
Aye. But do you know what changed the game again? Jack Stewart coming on.
No.
I don't know why he's not starting. In fact, do you know what? I might know why he's starting, but I'm not 100% certain on it, so I can't say it on this. But I'm surprised that he didn't start the last 2 games. In both games he's come on.
Aye.
He's come on. He's going
And
to change the game.
he's done well with the goal. He's like Niski's good in one-on-one situations, and he's rinsed them, man.
Aye, he used to play for Mount Druitt.
Aye, he did.
Aye. He's a great player, Jack
But
Stewart.
then saying that, like, obviously Mount Druitt did do well. I thought Niski did have a good game. He made a lot of saves, even in the highlights.
Oh, I mean, APIA deserved to win,
Aye,
definitely.
100%.
But I expected APIA to win about 5-6-0.
Yeah.
I mean, at 55 minutes in, it's still 0-0.
Right,
You think,
oh.
no, they've got a chance here. Then they had that big chance.
Yeah, of course.
But overall, Mount Druitt, well, a wee bit lucky because Central Coast dropped points.
And
Wanderers dropped
points.
So,
And Sutherland didn't win again. Sutherland are close, by the way. Like I think they might be in a wee bit.
by the
of
way,
trouble.
Nizic, we've got it
It's a
something.
joke.
Man, that's what I was talking
Aye.
about with Chaz before.
How good was he again, man?
It's a joke, man.
I don't mean he must be off his fucking nut.
Aye, I know. It was without him as well. Like they lose every
Yeah,
game,
yeah.
4 or 5
100%.
goals.
So like us as well with you.
100%. That's it. It's real 6-7 now. Do you know what I mean?
Do you know what keepers always do, right? Say they make a double save, and then say the third, say it even goes out for a corner, they'll stand up and just throw their arm like that.
Rigid. Always.
That's a
Put on
fucking
a
job,
holiday.
mate. Get back the goals.
Always.
That's getting paid first.
Always.
2 double saves. I can't get him. Who's getting that guy?
Always, man. Always.
But he made about 4 or 5 of those moments.
Aye, we'll get there because we're going to go Olympic and then
I'm going to skip back. Okay, on you go.
we'll skip it. Aye. Olympic, St George 2-1.
Brilliant performance by Olympic.
Aye.
Again,
good.
I seen just the highlights, but it looked against a team who's in form with St George.
But then, I completely agree. I thought that Kenny was brilliant in goal. Made some very,
They got
very
team of
good
the week, didn't
saves.
they?
Aye, he made
Because I
some
seen
great
team of the week. I was
saves.
like, that's a bit surprising. The
Aye,
some of the
having
scoreline and all
But he made some
games.
really, really good saves.
I made some good saves.
But then there was a moment when Levi Shagrino could have scored.
I know. Sparky put
Gibson's
through.
made a great save and goal on the post. Then obviously Noah Evans pulled one back with 10 to go. But as I just wrote here, Kenny was tops in goal, man.
It deserved. It was a pretty one-sided game,
Aye, comfortable.
and that was just the highlights. So I'm assuming it's probably more of the game. It's probably not caught highlight-wise,
Definitely.
and that was without big Cedric as well.
But then do you know what else what I thought was interesting? No, the 2 goals he scored were 2 mistakes. Like you look at the first goal, the ball's come
Oh
in.
my
it's
God, the
wet,
first one defending,
headed
aye.
it back. I don't know what he's done.
Shambles, aye.
And then the next one is Ziggy Gordon took a touch and the defender just volleyed him.
Was that, I can't remember the clock, was the second goal close to the first goal, time-wise?
10 minutes later, it was 10 and 20.
Aye, that's the thing, see if you concede goals early, man, it's
It's tough.
like even the first goal, when you concede that first goal, it's always fucking tricky, man. Like, I don't know the stats, but I think it's at our level, but I think at professional it's like 68 or 70% of games, if you score first you don't lose. So it's tricky
Not
sometimes.
with us. We've scored first in every 5 minutes. There's a goal straight after.
Nah, no.
Oh,
I want to know that stat as well.
Yeah, we
with
do
us.
concede
They
goal
used to
after
concede
the
early after scoring.
Score a
After the
goal
score,
and
yeah.
then
That's
2 minutes
concentration.
switch off. Something happens.
And I'm just throwing arms at people.
Yeah, he's done
The big result of the weekend, we'll go Marconi Spirit.
Massive result, aye, big result.
Tell us about the game, mate.
You watch it though?
Nah.
Aye, brilliant result, mate. Nah, like, I think the big thing for us, obviously, the test was we had a double header, Rockdale Marconi. 6 points, probably biggest thing from that. Obviously, 3 points, the biggest thing. Sorry, but the second other thing is goal difference.
Yeah.
Because we had obviously APIA's goal difference was a joke. Rockdale's was a joke. I think they're 11 and 13 ahead of us. Marconi, we were just ahead of him, but now I think APIA's only like 1 ahead of us or some. I mean, it might be 1 here. So right now, goal difference, but at the end of the day, it's so tight it could come a factor. So we're on 31. APIA's 2 ahead of us on 33. Rockdale's on 27.
Yeah.
So we're 4 ahead of them, 2 behind APIA, but we're 17 ahead of Marconi.
Yeah.
So that 10 goal swing pretty much makes a massive difference. And against a team whose defensive record's ridiculous.
It's a joke.
Aye, mate. I mean, I don't think anyone would have imagined. I don't think us beating Marconi for some people would have been that much of a surprise, but
But the scoreline.
scoreline
Yeah,
and how it
massive.
was done out emphatic. But to be fair, like honestly, until the first goal, there was nothing in it, man. Like there's not really any chances.
Do you think that Lockie Griffiths can offer an impact?
Well, I mean, he's been arguably the best defender in the NPL this year.
So probably a bit of a...
So I'm not going to say no,
Aye.
but Marconi's depth of their squad, like their bench is very strong. And pretty much all the players on their bench would be playing starting for an NPL one side. So I'm not going to say that they don't have the depth to cover for it either.
Aye.
And they've obviously got Tass centre half, who's an ex-A-League player who's more than capable of instructing whoever's next to him to a bit of experience. But you've seen the first goal.
Nothing you can
There's
do.
no
It's
stopping that.
That's what I'm saying. And sometimes, as we just said, that first goal changes things massively. And it did. As soon as we scored that goal, the whole game changed.
Aye.
Up to that point, it was scrappy, and like the pitch is not easy to play on. Very bobbly, and obviously we like to play, so it was tricky. It became, I wouldn't say direct, just scrappy. And their passing was poor, to be fair. And then that goal goes in. This changes things. Goals always change things, and we score about 3 minutes later.
Aye.
So we're in at 2-0 at half time.
Good goals as well, but I think
class.
the Coristable's a worldie, and then even the build up to the second goal.
Aye. Oh look,
is very good.
A lot of the gaffer puts a lot of work into the tactical side of things, and some of the stuff that he worked on came to fruition in the game. And then the biggest thing, from my perspective, from a fitness perspective, was the intensity of the press. And a few people said afterwards, like, they couldn't believe how much we pressed. And I said to you, like in the Y Scout report afterwards, it was like Champions League level intensity from the front three in particular.
Yep.
And it's difficult
Yeah.
to play against that.
100%.
If you're under pressure constantly on a bobbly pitch, there's going to be mistakes. There's going to be turnovers, and what worked for our favour was we won the ball so many times in their half.
Yeah.
So you're forcing them to defend high at the pitch. We're close at the goal.
And you punish.
And you punish, and that's being ruthless is obviously number one. And Marconi had 2 big chances about 65 minutes. Chris makes a great save, and then he missed the header. Would it have changed the game? I don't know, but like we were clinical for our chances. Overall, mate, like not too much else to say about it. It's 3 points, massive result, brilliant for us. I think the big question mark was done against Rockdale, how against Marconi, but there's still going to be a question mark this weekend because the conversation now is, you can get yourself up for these 2 big games, but can you get yourself against Olympic?
Can you back it up?
Can you back up again?
Yeah.
It's like somebody said that to me last week. I'm like, we've been top 3 the whole year.
Aye.
It's not like we've just got ourselves up.
there,
It's not we won one-off game or sitting mid-table. But Olympic, the last time we played them, scudded us 4-0.
4-0.
And I still, at this point,
They're the best team, aye.
I still think they're the best team we played against.
Aye.
Their form's inconsistent. They lost them in Druitt. They go and beat an informed St George City, so it'll be an unpredictable game. But
Is that home or away?
it's at Christie Park. We've got a decent home record. I think we've only lost 1 against Marconi at Christie Park all year. But It'll be a fucking hard game, mate. Every game's going to be hard. Like,
I think that now you have put yourself in a position where every game's a big game.
Yeah.
Like it's been like that for most of the season, but now in particular, you have put yourself. Usually the ones now that people are like, we need to catch them. Do you know what I mean? I think that's it's a credit to you in terms of the consistency that you have shown to get to that position, man.
Look, mate, I think in general, talking to a few boys last night who's been there for a while, I think the Marconi, the Rockdale game was one of those games. It was, if you were at the game, it was just 100 miles per hour. It was fucking nuts, mate. It was just non-stop. Marconi was a different game, as I said. It was pretty, I wouldn't say flat the first 40, but Marconi had a completely different team for Rockdale. Like, they're very difficult to break down. They're so well organised. Rockdale are a bit more gung-ho. Like, they've got those players in the front who just fucking go. Everyone's bombing forward, unpredictable. But it was nice, the Marconi game, because it felt like everything. I've been there for 4 years. It felt like all the wee bits and pieces. It's because Spirit's always that conversation of like, they're like a good professional environment, but you're 10th, you're 11th, and it's like, it's just a nice place to go if you want a professional environment. But it felt like all the wee bits of extras and the work that we do with a bit of a lower budget than say half the amount of clubs. It felt like that was like it's all coming together here. Like the boys, all the tactical stuff we've done, everything just seemed to piece together. All the physical work's pieced together. All the team culture has got to come together, and it felt like, fuck, we deserve to be here. Like, we deserve that. So that was quite a good point, I think, for the coaching staff and I think the players. They went into the changing room thinking, do you know what? Like, we've proved we deserve to be here.
Aye.
But see, at the end of the day, mate, see if you don't win the league now, it's not worth a fuck. It's not worth a fuck.
There's no point being third the whole year.
No point, exactly, mate. And look, being in finals is still a huge accomplishment for Spirit. And I think at best, at the start of the season, if someone says, well, will you finish Spirit? And if you're like, fucking up with some season. But now we've came this far.
Been there so long. Yeah, it's there to win.
Anything but winning the league now is disappointing.
Fair.
Which is good for standards.
Definitely.
But it's still a long way to go, and that's where Marconi, APIA, Rockdale, who have done it, proven they can do it. That's you're up against, so we can expect nothing less than those teams winning all the rest of their 5 games. And that's, like I said, Marconi, did they have an off night? Maybe it was everything just came together for us, being clinical. But Marconi are going to, they've been brilliant all season. I mean, there's not too much else to say about from a Spirit standpoint. Marconi standpoint, they'll dust themselves off, and they've got Central Coast away, which will be tricky. But I'd be very surprised if Marconi lose 2 in the bounce. Don't bounce back. They're well set up, good team. And hopefully, obviously, Lockie Griffiths
is alright.
Spoke to him afterwards and he just says, just my hammy, mate. So I don't know if it was a serious one, like as in out of the rest of the season.
A little tweak.
A little tweak, but he was out, obviously, the previous weeks. So hopefully he's alright. That's pretty much it in that game.
Classmate. Sutherland and Wolves. Finished 3-1 to Wolves, return the Lockie Scott, and Wolves seem to be putting a wee runner.
But Olsen's had such a good season, by the way.
It's been brilliant.
It's such a good season.
Where's he? Is he midfield or is he's on the wing?
He's sort of
kind of winger, 10.
He's getting in the highlights. He's fucking down
everywhere.
the line.
Everywhere.
He looked incredible.
Played central against us, but I think he plays out wide sometimes. And
he's rapid.
He looked brilliant.
He's a good player, mate. He's very good. And again, we spoke on Nizic, how good he was. But Sutherland are just baffling, mate. Their team is very strong on paper.
Yeah.
And honestly, they get pumped there against Wolves. Pumped.
But do you know what? You say pumped, right? Tariq Maya hit the bar, right, towards the end of the first half. And then in the second half, I think it was 2-0, and Solskjaer made maybe 2 or 3 big saves.
First half, I thought it was going to 4-0 if Wolves.
Yeah, without Nizic and goal, it would have been. But they kind of seemed to come back into the game from when it went to 2-0 until obviously they got the third.
What use is coming back into a game when you're fucking 2-0 down?
2-0 down, I know.
Like, that's no, like, if you're a team fighting for relegation, it's no good enough. Like, for the money they've spent and the players have got.
The players that came in as well.
I've obviously had Nizic in the podcast, great guy. I hope they don't get relegated because I think they've got good players, good bunch of obviously boys involved. But if you're going to spend that money in a transfer window,
you need results.
You can't be fucking losing every week.
I know. It's a hard one because now they're in, as you say, they're losing every week just now, and they're 3 points above the teams below them.
It's mental, man. Like, they've got players who a lot of NPL 1 teams would happily take in their squad. Be delighted with that squad.
100%.
And you look at teams like say St George who are struggling for depth.
Yeah.
And you've got all those players just hanging. I was talking to one of the subs when we played them, and he's just like, "I was signed 5 new boys." And I'm like, "What's happening?" He's just, "I don't know." I just don't know. Sometimes just Disney. I do understand with 5 new. If you get 5 new boys in this week, it's hard just to go right.
I don't know if that ever works though, does it? Bringing in a whole new team.
It's a risk, guy. It's a risk. Obviously, it depends on who the players are, if they're
Aye.
ex-players or
Yeah.
they're new
I think
players.
that's
but
where you need to have done your homework in terms of
Are
are they going to fit what we're going to do
the
now?
culture, all that.
I can't comment on that. I don't know enough about the players, the style of play to say they do or they don't. I can't comment on that. But I think even at the start of the season, they had a strong squad. Everyone expected them to
Aye.
potentially be in finals, but they got a few injuries.
Aye.
And quite a few. So unfortunate, but I don't think anybody
Expected them
to be in a relegation battle. And I think they got themselves that one against Rockdale. I thought, okay, they're safe.
I
We'll
thought
kick on
they
now.
maybe turned a corner.
Aye, well, they beat them, and then they get a few good players in.
Yeah.
And then you've got a solid goalkeeper, which is massive. You boys might find out if when Chaz retires. And then to see them just probably go complete opposite, probably playing more poor now than they were prior to the window. So again, I'm going to look at the fixtures right now because I still don't think they'll go down. I think Mountain Druitt and one of the academy teams will be the bottom two. But they've got St George City at Penshurst.
It's a hard game.
Small, tight pitch, but a tough game. St George are fighting for finals. We've got Sydney FC at home, which is a big game because Sydney FC probably aren't playing for all that much. Then they've got APIA
Oh fuck.
at Lambert. But then they've got Mountain Druitt.
Oh, it's a big game.
But then they've got Marconi.
Oh.
So we've got APIA and Marconi, 2 of the last 5.
Aye, it's tough.
Tough run, man. Look, it could be like Marconi Sutherland game at the end, could be worth nothing, or it could be Marconi going for the title.
Aye.
And APIA by the third last game against APIA will still be fighting for the title.
Aye.
And then Sydney FC, I think the next 2 are massive again.
I think Sydney FC is always one of them where
You don't
they're
know.
always playing for something.
I know, aye. What,
Yeah,
elite
like,
contract.
to prove
and all
themselves
that.
and all that.
Aye, it's tricky. You know yourself, you're in a game of football, you don't say muck about your mates, you don't just go, I'll just take
Can't
it
be
easy.
arsed, aye.
You just want to win. That's just
of course.
naturally in you. So, yeah, I don't know. I don't know how that will go, but fuck, I can't believe how they're 3 points off it. And their goal difference wise, they've got the best goal difference out of the 4. Again, could be a factor. Wait and
That's
see.
tight.
Very tight.
Rockdale, Sydney United.
Sorry, just quickly, Wolves. What do you reckon? They're not?
Nah,
No. So you're set Olympic and United.
I think it'll be a Sydney Olympic or United. Aye.
I don't know. Let me just look at Wolves quickly because again the run-in's the daddy. Sydney FC at home. Oh, they've got a decent. So Sydney FC at home, Mount Druitt away, Spirit, Marconi, Blacktown. Oh, last 3 games.
3 games up, big man.
Big game, man. But mate, they've got that. I think playing at Wollongong's hard.
Yeah, you say
So
always
I
that.
think go at away games is going to be tricky. It depends if you play them at Macedonia Park or you play them at
Win.
Win. And I think most of the games have been at Macedonia Park recently.
Sydney United and Rockdale finished nothing each. Didn't look like the best of games, to be honest.
Nah, I watched that. But I think conditions wasn't great. It was windy.
It looked minging.
But the obviously pitch was a wee bit dry, and then I mean to watch a London on a
Nah,
Sunday
the
afternoon with the sun
sun-
just
Yeah,
hits
couldn't
it.
say shit.
I can't see that.
The whole second half couldn't say anything.
Nah, I just turned it off at one point. I texted him like, I can't watch it. It's too it's impossible to watch. But the bits I did see, and then I seen the highlights. There wasn't a ton in it. I thought Rockdale maybe just edged it in terms of chances, but there wasn't a ton in it. Was there? I couldn't get any really
think that
massive chances.
The young boy in goal for Rockdale
well.
was busier than Janjetovic, but
Aye, again, I think a draw was a fair result
Aye,
on the for what I seen it. There wasn't a lot happening. Blake being back in centre half, obviously, maybe he contributed to keeping a clean sheet.
that's the first in 5 games. They've conceded 15 goals when he's not been playing in 5 games.
That's massive, man.
That's huge.
Massive, but they've got quite a few defenders there. I mean, they've got options there, but
they should be
we
doing
went back
better.
to Blake and Sword centre half. That was
Aye.
the magic pair before that. But overall, I think Rockdale will be pretty disappointed. Obviously, losing a bit of steam on the title, and then United, mate. You're ex-United. I mean, ex-United legend. What's your thoughts on United?
I think that the last couple of weeks they seem to have. I mean, playing away at APIA and playing away at Rockdale are 2 big games.
2 points.
To come with 2 points is
Aye.
not a negative. So I think that with the run they were on before it seems it's probably a good 2 points off the back of that run,
Yep.
which then moving forward should probably stand them in good stead for what games do they have coming up.
Well, Cincinnati is funny though, right? Because, like, let's be honest, for a club of that size, sitting 7th,
Yeah.
potentially lower if they don't do well, but they're in the last 32, last 16,
Last
for the
16,
Sugar Cup. They won the Waratah.
Yeah.
They could end up in finals, and then they got into the championship. It's not the worst year, is it?
No.
But again,
You reckon they're focusing on that?
I don't know. I had this conversation with someone earlier on. I'm like say you three you lads played for Sydney or whoever, Sydney United or APIA, who's going to B League. The gaffer's not going to say, right lads, it's round 14, but remember the B League's coming up, so just going to focus on that.
Yeah.
So just take it easy.
Probably keep fit as well.
It's impossible to keep that mindset just to go.
Because you go and play a game, as you said earlier, you
Yeah.
go play, you want to win.
And
It's the
then
next game. It's
next
always
game, and if
isn't
someone like say you're taking it easy, and then all of a sudden someone does you or says something on the pitch,
You're
your head
off.
goes. You're like, fuck this wee guy.
Head's gone.
Does your head go?
Oh my god, he's the
it?
worst.
That's not
Dumb
true.
shit.
He's the worst.
It's all lies. It's fine.
Oh,
No,
goodness.
but I was talking to one of the boys the other day, and he said the last time they didn't do well in the Australia Cup, I'm pretty sure they won the league.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Don't quote me
Right,
on
okay.
that, but
Yeah. No, that's a quote.
Sounds
I don't know if they, when they do well, they just don't focus on the league. I'm sure they do, but
It's interesting.
no.
I can imagine that mindset though. I don't know how you I can just imagine being a player sitting in the changing room.
Maybe it's just a
As you said,
subconscious
for
thing.
me, it's just any game is just
It's
just
the
another
next game.
It's
Yeah,
another
it
game.
is.
You don't really think about like media things and conversations outside of the change rooms. Like, oh, they're probably thinking that. I don't think that works like that. I really don't think. I think the
agree.
only thing that sometimes comes into it is if you're playing a lesser team.
Well, I was about to say that, like, even
That
for
happens.
us in the Oz Cup, like, you're playing one of the park football teams.
Aye, that happens.
Yeah,
that's
that,
natural.
maybe, yeah.
Aye, but I don't think it's like Bailey's coming up in 4 months.
Nah, they wouldn't be.
We just
thinking
won't
that far
concentrate.
ahead
We just
now.
won't concentrate
Aye.
on this just now. I don't think that's even possible. And I think any gaffer, I think we had Seka on here. He said, remember we said, what's your game goals for this year? Is that I want every single trophy?
Aye.
Yeah.
That has to be your aim for everything because
Of course.
whether it be your first team or your resis or young boys, you've got a job is
Yeah,
for the
it's
club
winning.
to win. That's
Aye.
the only job, and you get judged on if you
100%.
win and if you don't win. And that's what Ante's fair play. Regardless how he doesn't like, he can say I've got a trophy,
Aye.
Yeah.
and that's what every gaffer wants. Is a fucking
Oh,
trophy, man.
100%.
That's all you want.
A wee quick shout out to Ronan Mulgrew and goal for Rockdale, young boy, 20-year-old, and he looked pretty calm, looked confident.
I bounced back, made a good save near the end as well
Aye.
for Billy Rowe for this long range strike. But I think I was a wee bit surprised. I did think Rockdale would have bounced back, but we did know Sydney United, tough game.
Aye, 100%.
But look, Sydney United moving forward because they've got the is it St George this week
St.
base
George,
team.
aye.
Big game for both teams, but then they've got Blacktown, which I don't think is as big a game as it looks on paper because I think Blacktown are fine, and then Mountain Druitt, Sydney Olympic, which is a big one. If it gets to that point, and lastly St George City. So they've not got an easy run in
Aye.
because Mountain Druitt fighting relegation. St George FC will still fancy themselves at this point for finals, and then obviously the Olympic game potentially could be a decider.
Aye, could be massive.
The Chaz Shonga, last six decider, and then St George City. I think that could be a dead rubber by that point. But Rockdale, look at their last fixtures again. Wanderers away this weekend, surely pick up
Aye, 3 points.
back on winning ways, and then Central Coast away.
Oh,
I've got a fancy them for 6 points, but then they play Olympic, and then they play Manly and Sydney FC. So they've not really got a tough run.
it's not tough.
On
but,
paper
I
again.
mean,
On
Yeah,
paper.
but on paper, you say that in the last
Yeah.
5 games.
It's tough,
They
but it's
lost
not
to
tough.
Sutherland, didn't they? That was a surprising one, but I think out of the teams in the top 4, I think they've got the most favourable run.
aye. Last game got an NPL 1, Sydney FC, Central Coast Mariners. It looked like a very comfortable afternoon for Sydney FC.
It's surprising because Central Coast have been informed.
Aye, very comfortable. Joseph Kalisic and a Marin France double. Joe Wade made some good saves and goal as well, but the highlights literally didn't show Sandy making a save and goal for Sydney FC.
No, didn't see it at all. But that's a good one for Sydney FC, and like we were saying, unpredictable.
Nah,
Don't know what you're going to get from them. They're fine, but what are they? Sydney FC 10th. Oh, by the way, what about them?
finals.
Fuck me, it's so
You
tight.
reckon finals?
Oh well, 5 point. I'm just asking him.
Runs back in finals this year.
Fuck it, as top 13. I don't know, man. I just don't think Sydney FC, because of the squad rotations and like the time they get to August, what the A-League must be ramping up. You're looking
Of
at
course.
pre-season camps and all that sort of thing. I don't know. Players might come and go. It's always tricky to see how, like, to foresee how they'll go. Their squad will change. Whereas St George City, Wolves, United, Olympic, they won't really change that
They
much.
won't need to change.
What do you think, Sydney FC?
Nah,
Olympic United?
Olympic United.
Olympic United.
One
There
of
you
those
go.
two, double down.
By the way, Olympic would almost be that 3-point reduction.
Aye,
Maybe chasing Blacktown.
aye, that kills them.
That does
That's it. We've got an NPL too, but then they look at Newcastle Jets for the same. They don't get that
Yeah.
point deduction. They're flying at the top.
Yeah, they'd be.
They'll After
UNSW.
After UNSW, I think they'll win it. It's after UNSW. Anything else on that?
Nah.
Right, so last thing before we go, right, you can just tell me who's going to win the league, who's in finals, and who's getting relegated. Around 25. We'll change it next week.
Spirit will win the league.
Brilliant, Chaz.
Sit next to you, huh?
And finals will be
The same, but Olympic
top
United.
5, but Olympic United.
But who? But
I'm going to go United.
do you boys agree, disagree winning that? United or Olympic? Obviously, you're going to say Spirit.
Or you could say anyone else. You could say a
I'd love
Manly
to
or
say
a...
Spirit win it, to be fair.
I hope you're right.
And you guys look the best. To me.
100%.
From the highlights I've been watching, you look like the best team. All around.
Well, hopefully that's the case. And then Olympic United
Or someone else.
or someone else. Someone else. Definitely not. Wolves are a point difference off them.
No.
And United are playing St George City, and we're playing Olympic.
I'd say United.
United.
Yeah.
That'd be a pretty decent season for United.
Do they play each other again or not?
Yes.
They do.
They do.
Aye. I think that'd be a decent. Like if United get to the end of August and they go, we can still win the final, the grand final.
Yeah.
We've won the Water Attack Cup in the last 16 or 8.
Or 8 of the Australia Cup. aye.
Considering how their seasons went, it's mental.
Aye.
Mental that's still on the paper. We'll see how they go. And then who's going down? Who's the bottom 2?
Central Coast and Wanderers.
Really?
Oh, aye, cheeky.
I'm not.
Oh, Ben
Yeah, Ben.
Lawson. Ben, I like you, Ben.
There you go. That's my 2.
No, I agree. I reckon
Druitt.
I reckon
Yeah.
Souther.
Souther, that's a big one. That's a big one.
Sticking up for the boys in the team. Some of them are ex-Souther boys. I want to see them go down.
By the way, if Sutherland went down, that'd be massive.
That would be huge.
Would be fucking
Almost
massive.
as big as Bonnyrigg, by the way.
Oh, that's looking sketchy.
And
You
they're gone.
think they're gone, Okay, right, well, what's happening next year?
NPL Victoria.
Yep.
Another tough weekend for the 3 teams at the bottom. Melbourne Victory lost 1-0 at Preston Lions. Port Melbourne lost 4-1 at Hume City. And Melbourne Knights lost 4-0 at Dandenong Thunder. So I think that's pretty much done at the bottom there. Avondale closed the gap at the top. They beat Altona Magic 1-0. While South Melbourne held Heidelberg United to a 1-each draw. Dandenong City beat Oakley Cannons 1-0 and Green Gully drew 2 each with St Alban Saints.
So who's winning? Who's going to win that bump?
Well, I think Heidelberg United.
Aye.
They're 3 points clear of Avondale. But then that'll be them as the next club in the championship as well.
Oh, okay.
If I look at the...
Wait, so is South Melbourne out of the relegation zone?
Yeah, they're out of it. Aye. Right, Melbourne. I think the relegation's pretty much done, isn't it?
Yeah.
Melbourne.
Melbourne Victory, Melbourne Knights and Port Melbourne are the 3 at the bottom there. But they're like 6 points.
Yeah.
And there's...
Imagine Melbourne
4 games to
Victory,
Yeah.
Central Coast, and Wanderers all getting
Relegated.
Aye.
NPL Victoria standings.
I really don't. We got on Newcastle Jets, man, but fuck, if it's Newcastle Jets, Sydney FC, Western Sydney Wanderers, and Central Coast all
All in
NPL
League 2. Yeah. Oh, League 1.
Aye, fuck, stinking.
So yeah, there's 5 games to go down there as well. And Heidelberg are 3 points clear of Avondale.
By the way,
So Avondale, Preston Lions and South Melbourne. So they've got an 8-point gap over Dandenong Thunder. So even if they don't win the league, they'll still be the championship team. They've got 8 points, 5 games.
right, okay. So okay, they're pretty much set
Pretty
then.
much safe.
Well, I was just going to say on NPL 1 before we move on, with the ruling on NPL 1, have you seen that
What ruling?
for next year?
Ruling.
Aye, so all NPL first team player rosters must have a minimum of 6 under 23 players, with a requirement of at least 3 of these being under 20.
Any rule for over 30 or?
Aye, so
I'm done.
You've been
I'm
done.
finished anyway.
I think it was a last minute rule change. Though. I don't think that was.
Right, okay.
I don't think it was supposed to be. I think it was only like 1 under 20s initial or something like
3
that.
under 20.
3 under 20 and obviously 6 in total under 23. So it's. I mean, across the board, there's a lot of young boys involved, which is not a bad thing. But the question would be: are they good enough to keep the standard high? I don't know. I don't know if they are. I don't know if they are.
Good,
And
good for
so
promoting.
Have to be on the team sheet.
Have to be as in the starting 16, 18, whatever it is.
See, that's a hard one. That's what I've said this before in terms of looking at clubs with youth and seniors in different spaces. Like if you look at us, for example, we've got youth in NPL 3, how many of the young boys are good enough to go into the 20s?
Have you got an older squad or younger squad?
They're quite young, I think.
Young.
Yeah,
We've only got
24, 25.
Two over the age of 30,
Yeah,
and then everyone's like around 26.
25.
actually, I only found it. Oh, realised this last week. We're similar. We've only got 2 lads. Oh, Mikey and Kupu are like 27, and then Chris Marks and Subby are like enough. I think they're a little bit older. Everyone else is like 18 to 23, pretty much. Maybe a couple of 24-year-olds. So it's quite a young squad as well. So I don't know how I need to look on paper, but from a coach's standpoint, recruiting people.
Yeah.
But it's a right good opportunity for younger players to
Massive.
show the ones who always go, should be playing first grade. Blah,
Aye.
blah, blah. Like, okay, here's a go.
Yeah, there's a chance.
Aye,
you're
can't get
in.
it now, then
Yeah.
you're snookered.
So what's it supposed to combat? Just teams fucking getting...
I think it's trying to promote young youth players coming through and give them more of a, like, to force their hand that they have to get first grade opportunities. But I think most clubs give players a crack.
Yeah.
I think they give players
I
a
don't think
crack
there's
as
ever
well.
been a problem with that.
We've done alright this year. We've look at Gil's played a good few games.
Yeah.
Obviously, Emilo's a young
Cassius
boy.
played.
Cass has played.
Yeah.
We've got Ari came on. Rawlinson, he's only 18. Like,
A
there's
few of
I
the
think
boys
across the
training
board,
up as well.
I think,
I think Rockdale, APIA, Marconi, like us,
even
Manly,
good teams are
they all play a lot of younger boys. So I don't know. We'll see how it pans out, but maybe it makes it less like these, like the 35, 36-year-old lads. Maybe they'll just.
And I also might force clubs to take their youth a
Sign.
bit more seriously.
Maybe
Yeah.
that's the
and improve the
try to
standard
combat
of that and
Yeah.
what they're bringing through. But it'll be interesting.
I'm sure it'll get figured out. Like.
This episode is brought to you by our major sponsor, Insurers Pty Limited, your trusted partner in all general insurance, experts in construction and home warranty distribution through IKEA.
They're the go-to team for builders and homeowners needing reliable professional cover. So thank you to Insurers Pty Limited for leading the way in protecting what matters most in the building industry. NPL 2.
The big leagues.
Big leagues, here we
This
go.
is why we're here.
Here.
Let's just start with your game because it was a match of the round as well, so people might have watched it.
We drew 1 each with Bulls.
Both teams vying for.
I think there's 3 points between us, or 4 points. 3 points between us.
3 points now,
Yeah, 3 points between us. I think it was, well, from my perspective, 2 points drop.
Yeah,
it was,
big time.
We definitely dropped 2 points there.
Would you say Bulls, like on how they played, looked like a team that could win it?
I don't think so.
No.
Nah.
If there was the A-League side, I'd say Jets.
Yeah.
Jets.
And also with their run, I'm saying UNSW will win it, but Jets have when you look at the run, they've got an easier run of who they're playing.
Bulls do?
No, Jets.
Oh, Jets do.
Yeah.
Actually, someone said that. I think it was on the Gantry podcast. I heard them say that. It's the
Yeah.
same thing as well. Old Newcastle Jets, Hakoah, Bankstown City, SD, Rams, Cantor. So really only the SD Raiders game
Yeah.
probably.
Yeah.
But again,
Which could be good for us as well at the end of the day if they play each other. So
well, you boys have got a run in
We go
of
Rams, Hills, Berries, Bankstown City.
almost
Big,
same teams,
big
but
final game.
Rams. Then, I think the next 2 games are decent actually because, like, sometimes the 5th game might not even matter.
Yeah.
For instance, surely the next 3. The next 3 are super important.
yeah,
Well, I think
because it will start to spread out.
Ah,
as
yeah.
I
I'm
think
thinking.
looking at like Rams on paper, they just took 3 points off Rydalmere at the weekend.
Oh, there's no easy games.
Nah, in
completely
NPL.
Never.
Yeah.
I think in any league, but I think this year in NPL 2 is just, and probably for you boys even
I'll be
more so,
honest.
you actually drop points against these teams more often
Yeah.
than not.
Well, we did lose some. We lost to MacArthur,
We
didn't we?
drew against,
Oh, drew.
we
You
drew
drew
against
Mount-
Ram.
Mount
We drew
as
against all the
Mounties,
teams
Yeah.
at the
drop points for
bottom.
Mounties.
Twice we drew
And
Mounties.
Bolineg.
Yeah, so all the lower teams.
First game of the season.
That's, I mean,
It's the
that's
same
what
as
you,
last year. We did the same thing.
Yeah.
We beat the good teams. We turn up for those games, and yeah. But
Yeah, but as you say, it was 1 game at a time. Rams at the weekend for us, but the weekend was definitely 2 points drop. We had, I think, was it 26 shots to 12?
yeah, it took us a while to get into the game.
Oh, of course,
it's
I-
a massive pitch, and I think we left the lines way too open, which gave them their first goal.
good finish, though.
Yeah, credit to
Class
them.
finish.
But after that, yeah, we came out at half time, and it must have been
10 minutes of just.
maybe 8 chances in 10 minutes.
Yeah.
Like good chances.
Good chance.
Was that, what was the difference in that 50-minute period? Was that a good team talk?
No, I think that in the first half, as you say, Bulls played well. We allowed them to place everything quite centrally, and we weren't overly. We didn't press well. We were too far apart when we
Yeah.
decided to go. I think the second half we've come out and we've been better. Like we were
Do you
closer
think you
together.
struggled with the pitch size?
Yeah, probably. Probably. It's a lot bigger than Village Green.
There's quite a wide variation in pitch sizes across NPL. I find that like at some
Well,
pitches.
that's what, as I said, the Spartans, when they came and played us, they said, we can't play here because normally when they play the ball, they do long balls and it'll go up and it'll land and stop. They try to do it on our ground, it'd go long and skid out. So he said, like, the centre back was like, mate, we can't play because that's the way we play.
Well, that's what I actually found a bit frustrating at the Marconi game at the weekend because they've got, like, fair play to Marconi, their setup is amazing. Have you been to Marconi, the Palace? Where you warm up, synthetic pitches, they've got set up, brilliant, it's a great setup. But it's annoying because you're going from warming up on synthetic to
grass.
a completely different pitch.
Is
I
it
feel
good
like,
quality out of the grass?
look, for this time of the season,
Yeah.
you would say it's probably what you would expect. It's difficult. to
Better
keep-
than St George.
Well better than St George. Well better than St George. It's difficult to keep it unless you've got,
of course it is.
you've got a full-time groundsman, which you might have, but I think it's difficult to maintain. But either way, I feel like a warm-up, like you're saying, whether it be Spartans doing it at your pitch or whatever, is getting used to the surface.
Yeah.
I think you can't get used to the surface. It's a bit frustrating.
Do you know, we actually changed our kick-off times for that reason. Not like the surface is all the same, but you know how you always get like small pockets of like space to warm up and then you go on the pitch for like a couple of minutes.
Yep.
So we would used to kick off at 5. Now all our home games are 5:15, just to give us an extra.
Yeah.
So you go on the field.
I genuinely think it's important as a player to get a feel for
Oh,
a few,
of course it is.
a few
100%.
passes on the surface just to get a feel for it. And sometimes you've only got a minute. It's like you've done the line-up, throw a ball on, quick touch, and it's like go.
Bye.
Yeah.
Aye.
By Nathan Roberts equalised for us
What a
after
signing.
Waraga scored for
What a
Bulls.
signing.
And we chances to win the game, but we didn't obviously do enough. Tigers.
If you want to
lost.
hear, have you ever had a tiger fart? Go up to North Torramurra. They are squeaky bum time. they are squeaky bum time.
Oh Jesus, man!
They
I
are.
was wondering when you.
I thought you were let one rip. I thought you were about to let one rip.
I'll show this video you sent.
Paint his face.
One of those pornos you watch. No, man.
But you know what? Tigers played 90 minutes during the week against.
I was just going to say that.
Yeah,
You know what? It's actually, they might see it as like it was always going to be a tough game.
Hard game for them.
And they've got a tough run in, like we said last week. They've got a tough run, but I genuinely would like to see Tigers because, as I said,
They've been up there.
they've been up there
the whole time.
What I hear is it is very
Every year.
professional, and I think if any team's going to go to NPL 1, you want to have teams who are well set up, well
Yeah.
organised,
Yeah.
not fucking dog and duck. It's like properly well professional ran. So for that reason, great. But at the same time, they've been here so many times, and if it didn't go up, it would not
do you know what?
surprise me.
Yeah.
It's like
But they're not playing that league anymore outside of footy now. So they're just going to be now playing straight NPL 2.
Yeah.
Aye.
So I
No
think they
extra
may
games.
focus, you know, we were talking about it before, focus right now.
Aye.
Yeah.
But they're running stinking, man. They've got Bonnie away, which again, like
Shit
on
show.
paper,
Good field,
Well,
by the way.
Bonnie
Yeah. Especially this weekend, it'd be really
By
nice.
the way, though, that might be off now.
aye, which is not a good
looking
thing.
at
Oh,
rain
well
for the
done.
next
Aye, that's
2-3 days, right? So then that
Yeah,
goes off.
Midweek match.
But then
Yeah.
they've got Rydermere and they've got you boys still.
Yeah.
And obviously just played Spartans, which you lost to. Fell at the first hurdle. Bonnie away, if that's cancelled, I don't think that's a good thing.
Oh, no, that's what I mean. It's a
shocking.
disaster. Then
You're
you need
also
to go
like,
on
we've still got a game in hand. You need to win that game.
you need to go on a
and
Tuesday night. You need to. Aye, not for me that.
Rydermere's obviously a massive game. Are they they're more than capable of winning all these games. Because
Yeah.
the time we get to your game, it could be done.
Yeah.
Either way, whoever's got it, maybe none of these, maybe one of these, maybe both of these. But by then it's probably ideal for them. That is the last game, but it could also be a decider.
Aye.
But if I was Tigers, you'd rather be playing against a team that's in their own hands to decide against than going,
Yeah.
I hope they do us a favour.
Aye, 100%.
But my God, man, fuck, they're just unpredictable as well, Tigers now. That cup run could be a factor.
100%.
Could be a factor.
Kai Denton scored for them again. Aidan Kyra scored
He
a
scored
hat.
again, did he?
Aye.
Fucking he's flying, man.
Aidan Kyra scored a hat-trick for Spartans.
But they've done
Last
very
one-
well.
Some goals, but some
Last-
of the goals, left foot.
Have you seen the goals?
Halfway, yeah.
The halfway. yeah.
Last one
How
came
do you
from
see the
halfway.
goals?
People talk.
People talk.
Close friends on
So
Snapchat.
people
You know,
talk.
you see a few of the
Vale,
goals.
is Vale you seen it on?
They would be on, yeah, but we can't. Can we see?
Nah,
Oh, the game?
Ah,
No,
one
we
of the
can't.
boys
no.
sent it to me.
Oh, so you're just
So one of
someone's
them,
just telling you?
yeah, some of the boys,
I've not seen the goals. I don't think.
on the Instagram when
cracker,
they,
yeah.
Ah.
you know, put up a little goal they scored. But that was
Aye.
a bomb.
What's your thoughts on people putting things like say you?
Oh, here we go. We've got a guy for this one, right?
Go on.
Tommy Quilligan. Right?
okay.
I want to bring him up. We lost the game. He scored a bomb, by the way. We lost the game.
Post it up.
Puts it up, but doesn't show the scoreline because we were down 3-1. So is that something you should do? Or do you,
Well,
I reckon if you win,
that was my exact point.
Yeah.
Exact point. That I've seen people, goalkeepers susceptible for this as well, making good saves, getting beat, and then it's like same thing, hide the score, or same thing like a player. Sometimes it's not even a goal; it's just like a trick in the corner. And he'd be beat like 4-0. You're like, mate. What
I reckon if you win, because I post my goals.
Go for your fucking life.
Run and never tap.
Even a draw, I'm like, go for your life. But if you're getting beat, nothing on socials. That's my opinion.
What if it's your first goal?
And they're probably.
Timmy, what about you? You haven't scored yet, so you just got a nudie run.
Right, okay, let's imagine this, right? You're playing Tigers this weekend, right? And you've got a new lad off the bench, and you get beat 5-1. And he scores a goal off the bench, his first goal, and he posts that on social. I love that, mate. I'll reshare that. Tag me. Fuck off, wee man.
I'm moody as we lose as well, man.
That's my point as well. But again, I do understand you might not get a lot of goals as a player or those moments.
Nah,
you actually can't.
Save it for after the year, then post it.
That's my opinion. If you win, go for your life.
Yeah,
But if you lose, I think you need to be very cautious of what goes online.
I agree. Bodie Denton also gets sent off for Tigers.
How long did he have to for?
Who got it?
And Bodie Denton, goalkeeper.
Really?
Yeah.
I did say it. It was bad.
Was it
Was it bad?
Yeah.
1 week, 2 weeks?
I think Angus took the ball off someone and cut in he was last man, but outside the box, nowhere near the ball.
That could be
Straight
something.
red.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How long was left?
It was second half. I'm
Yeah,
pretty sure.
67th minute.
Yeah.
He
What was
gets
the
sent off.
score?
3-1.
Oh, okay. Okay. Was that at Turramurra? Aye. God. But fair play to Spartans. Like, obviously
good
talking
result.
Tigers here, but Spartans have been.
They're still in the. Hey, they're still in it.
Of course they are.
Massively.
They're top.
Second.
Massively.
They're top, man.
No, second, no.
No, but same points as.
Aye, but there's 12 goal difference. A factor. I mean, goal difference wise, you boys are in amongst it. Jets are in amongst it. Tigers, I'm going off Tigers are on 18. Even Rowdymere are there or thereabouts. But Blacktown's on 6 goals. SD 9. Bulls 3.
Yeah.
Like, that's like
an extra point effect.
goal difference could 100% be a factor here.
How's
You're alright, you're on 18.
Plus 18.
Okay.
Jets are higher, 4 more than you, but the only thing there, Jets seem to score a lot.
Jets win 4-1 every weekend, man.
Aye,
Yeah,
so they
they
could
can
be.
finish.
But and again, I do think they could be the team who could be cream of the crop by the end of it, because you said the first time you played them they were the best
they're
team.
good. They're good. They're
They've
good.
got a
There's
decent
no-
run in. They're scoring a lot of goals. I don't want them to win it, as I said, because I don't want to go to Newcastle.
MacArthur Rams beat Rowdymere 1-0. Michael Martin scored the winner. Jets beat Bonnyrigg 4-1.
That's a fucking. I mean, Bonnyrigg 6 points off it. Well, there was Bonnyrigg boys. You boys play against them, but they've made some signings. But 6 points off Mounties.
I don't think Bonnyrigg were that bad. I've said this all.
Mate, they've got.
all
And
along.
who's the number 9? Preston. Peterson.
Adam Peterson. He's
I'm
gone.
not sure. He's done.
Gone. He's
I was
gone.
going to say he's one of the best number 9s of hold up play and finisher.
I know he's gone.
Yeah.
But
Done.
he's finished.
Club
that-
release.
He left or because
Released.
Galloway got injured, obviously.
Yeah, no,
Aye.
supposedly the club released Peterson.
That's
To
why
bring in-
that's why they signed 7 players.
I'll say that's another thing. Fucking signed 6 players in the window. I don't think they picked up. They picked up 2 points.
2 points. Have drawn twice.
Throwing cash as well.
Don't count.
Aye. The team.
But I think it's a long way back for Bonnyrigg now.
But, I mean,
Mounties.
would it be that
Well,
unbelievable? Could they
Mounties
catch?
Are they
Gaffer.
versing any of the?
I heard that
Are
actually.
they versing any of the bottom? Is that
So Bonnyrigg have got left Northern Tigers next game. Obviously we mentioned that. Hakoah at home, Bankstown, Canterbury Bankstown away, Rowdymere at home, and into Lions away. So tough
That's
run,
tough. Yeah.
tough run. Rowdymere into
But you
Lions.
see that? I think like Hakoah seem to have pretty much chucked it.
But the last 2 games, Rowdymere into Lions, and then obviously Tigers. So three of the last 5 games are against top 7, 8 teams.
And I know have chucked it. They're pretty much out of the conversation now as well.
Yeah, mate. You say that. No one wants to lose.
I know, no, I agree.
And then no one in their head's going to go, that's us chucked it.
No, I agree, but you know what I mean. The subconscious kicks
Nah,
in.
yeah,
and
it's
it's
Yeah.
like-
motivational.
I guess
I
they've
think.
got
yeah? Like you
more
turn up, you got to turn up
people.
in July. It's bloody freezing. And like
you know,
Tuesday
it's-
night training at Bonnyrigg. It's like fuck.
Getting smacked in the head with your APIA. I think I wouldn't be surprised. I said a month ago, I think when I go out of it, I could be 100% wrong, but 6 points against Mounties, who won't pick up a lot of points either.
Well, you see that Mounties won at the
Yeah,
weekend.
won.
Beat
But
Bankstown City
they've
3-1.
got SD Raiders, right? This is the run. SD Raiders at SD, into Lions, at into Lions, Spartans at home, Hills away, Bulls away. So Bulls, Hills, Blacktown Spartans into line. That's a SD. That's a tough run.
Who's that, Mounties?
But I think before the weekend, if you'd have said that Bankstown City Lions is a hard game for Mounties.
Yeah.
But the teams that they're playing against, SD, are going for the title.
Yep.
Into Lions, we've chucked it apparently. Spartans are going for title.
Yeah.
Hills, who have been ridiculously good.
Hills have been very
ridiculous
good,
Back at the end of
And
the season,
Bulls, who
yeah.
are still going for the
Still
title.
going. Yeah, fair.
So 3 out of 5 are potential title contenders.
Yeah.
Playing against a team who are haven't
Did
exactly
Hills
been-
get a new coach halfway through?
Aye.
Yeah,
Gary
Gary
Van
Van
Egmond.
Egmond.
and he's done it unbelievable.
Last
they've
one
been-
game since
yeah,
he's
great,
come
man.
in.
34 points, man. They're on.
Because it was started, they were bottom 2 for the whole first half.
Yeah.
If they had the run they're on just now, they'd be sitting top 3-4.
Yeah,
wouldn't they?
definitely.
Yeah,
Yeah.
100%.
And amongst it.
So Mounties, they beat Bankstown City Lions 3-1 at the weekend. SD Raiders beat into Lions 2-0. Noah Chianese and Riley Cox Barlow scored. Hills beat Hakoah 5-0. And Canterbury Bankstown beat Dully 1-0.
They're a funny team as well, man.
Aye, but I think they're out.
They're 7 points clear. I mean, they're not 100% safe.
They're 7 points to the Mounties.
Aye.
Right.
But
Who's the third
realistically-
one?
Dulwich.
Dulwich, right,
Dulwich Hill.
okay.
And then Rams. So Rams and Dully are both on 28.
Yeah.
Co-op been poor as well, by the way. Very poor.
Poor were funny because they were poor at the start.
Yeah.
Then they seemed to get a bit better.
Well,
and
beat
then they
us.
just dropped
Apparently
again.
they were missing 2 of their boys on the weekend.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure.
What about Bankstown Lions, by the way? Because they're a big club. They are not short and throwing a wee bit of cash at players. They're sitting on 30 points. 30. So they're 9 points off a Mounties, second bottom.
Yeah.
They're closer to the bottom than they are to 8th.
Yeah,
Oh, sorry, 9th.
they are.
They lost a few last year though.
Yeah.
Well, last year they tried to
Who's
Yeah,
their-
they tried to
who's
get
their main
promoted
players?
last
chuck a lot of money into it. And
Who's the boy that scores all the time for them? Grozanowski.
Gozanov, I say aye. So the lineup, if I'm looking at Bankstown City, Shun Mehta, Nikola Djordjevic, Henry Davis, Jeffrey Issa, Jimmy Mason, Gozanovsky, Kakovsky, De Silva, Akuda, Toby Dance, great name, and Jackson Jarnett Jackson.
The boy Jamie Mason scored at the weekend. The Scottish boy.
Jimmy Mason. Aye. I don't actually know a ton of those boys.
Look, I think that Bankstown City Lions, as you say, they're a big club, but I think that they seems that every year though they come in with intentions of.
yeah.
Well, next year they've got a few intentions, I've heard.
The rumour has it the
Rumour has it.
intentions are massive next year.
Aye, big intentions.
But aye. So, as we said at the start, there's 5 points between the top 2 points. Sorry, between the top 5 teams in NPL.
Right, so who's joining UNSW in the NPL 1 next year, boys? I'll be honest, I would fucking love you to be in a playoff just so I can come watch it. I would. That's why I'd actually give it a watch. When is the playoffs?
When?
We're not worrying about that. We're not worrying about that, mate.
Huh?
We're going first. Don't worry about the playoffs.
I love that attitude, mate.
We'll
I love
just-
that attitude.
All we're doing is playing Rams at the weekend.
What do we say? We always say. No, we say game by game. Game by
That's it,
game.
we're playing Rams at the weekend.
Game by game.
You just said you won the championship.
That's the top goal. Still have minor goals as well.
On to NPL 3.
Congratulations, the Zagreb.
Zagreb went up, I know.
But apparently it's not over. I was talking to Colin and he says the boys still the boy says he don't want to commit to saying it's finished. Nah, brilliant, well done, man. I mean,
been a long
tremendous
time
season.
coming, but
Big
So
for the
what
club.
they finished it? 15 points.
So you reckon they'll play
They're 15 points
20s
clear,
now, or do you reckon they'll just play normally? Do you know what I mean? Like,
I think they'd play normally. I
Nah,
don't see.
you'd go for it.
You
surely.
go for it,
There's
aye.
a
you keep going for it, but you still have a few boys come up.
I think you might be like
few Europe trips going earlier.
35 minutes to go. Throw in a younger boy,
Young
maybe
boys,
start a
that'd be
young
young
boy.
boys coming,
Someone's
yeah.
got a niggle, maybe not risk it.
there's probably like a points tally or something that
That's
there's
what
a
I mean, you'd
record
go
of that
for
they'll
it,
be
yeah.
trying to catch.
If you're 4-0
Aye.
up, bring the young boys
Aye.
on.
Well, imagine you've got 4 games to go and you go, oh, you lose the last 3, you'll be a bit raging.
Raging.
Aye,
Yeah.
standards drop. We don't want the standards to drop. And like, for instance, Todorowsky want to be top goal scorer. Don't know if he'll
No
catch.
chance, but
No.
Jaden Tran.
Score again. Jaden
But,
Tran plays for the Rams.
Jaden Harb, sorry.
Aye.
Jaden Harb at the South Coast Flames. I'm pretty sure he did score. No, he never scored. They scored 4 goals, but he never scored.
Have you got the goals scorers?
Yeah.
Aye, sweet.
Granville Rage and Prospect drew 1 each. Timothy Bog Williams put Granville 1 up and Private Singh equalised for Prospect early in the second half. Central Coast United lost 4-1 to Blacktown United. Mitch Cross with a hat-trick.
Big man flying.
6 straight wins, so they're chasing Prospect. They'll have closed the gap by 2 points there. Sydney Uni beat Dunbar 2-1. Sam York with an 89th minute winner.
13th now, Sydney Uni. Third bottom.
Gleesville Right Magic lost 2-1 at home to Fraser Park. Fraser Park got a man sent off in the 76th minute and then scored the winner in the 91st. Zagreb, as we said, they beat Hawkesbury 2-1, went 1-0 down in the first half, scored 2 in the second. South Coast Flame beat Parramatta 4-3.
By the way, Parramatta fell away massively, man.
They're nowhere near.
No.
They were a great club.
They were
12
That's
points
that,
off it.
yeah.
That's what they were saying
Unreal.
on that Gantry podcast. Like, mental to think Parramatta and Bonnyrigg who playing each other.
They were huge back in the day.
Nuts in it, man.
As well, the South Coast Flames scored, was an own goal for their 4th goal in the 93rd minute. And then Inner West Hawks beat Camden 2-1. So Camden remain bottom of the table in NPL 3. So what's the table look like at the bottom there?
Bottom league, Camden Tigers on 15, Central Coast United on 18, Sydney Uni on 19, and then Nepean that are sort of 25, 26.
Come on, Uni.
The second place is obviously the big one, with Prospect, South Coast, Bankstown. Rangers are on 39, 6 points off it, 5 games to go, maybe a bit of a stretch depending on the running, etc. But Prospect have probably been the most in form, haven't they?
The Bankstown United have turned a corner since Mitch Cross.
Aye, I know, aye.
Back
That's
from
right.
injury.
Aye, they're 3 points off it. And Mitch Cross, it's all about goals in that league because there's so many chances. Sweet. What's next? What have we got next?
What's your favourite movie? And what would you eat when you're watching it?
Can we say that a wee bit louder just in case they didn't hear it?
What's your favourite?
What would it be? Good Will Hunting.
Oh, aye.
Nice.
Nice.
Sour Skittles.
Sour Skittles.
Oh,
aye.
That's interesting, that one.
Not a chocolate guy.
Sour Skittles.
Okay. And you, Mr. Fulton?
Shawshank Redemption.
It's a good film too.
Or Step Brothers.
You're more
Bit
Step
of- bit of-
Brothers.
I wanted to say how he said. I was like, nah, it's Step Brothers for sure.
Aye, I said that as
Unreal.
well. Brilliant.
Moji.
Pack of Doritos.
What flavour?
Nachos.
Oh, aye, lovely.
Nachos? Isn't it nachos?
The
Nachos.
Aye, the Mexican one.
Nachos. Nachos.
Is that the Mexican one? Mexican. Is that the Mexican?
That's a
nachos?
sweet. There's a.
cheese.
It's more cheese. More cheese.
Oh, okay, okay. Nachos, that's what it's called?
Nachos.
Oh, it's just spelled nachos?
Nachos, aye.
Okay.
He just made it nachos.
Yeah,
Ah,
nachos.
second.
Ah, right, okay. I just thought it was some sort of Mexican flavour.
Sounded good. I like it. Don't worry.
Oh, sweet chili sour cream, Red Rock Deli. Yeah, the OGs.
One of the assistant coaches that spent it last night, I'll talk about players that play for something, he's like, his last name's Donachi. I'm like, I've never heard him, but his name's Donahue. I don't know who he's talking about, but aye, it's funny.
Donachi. Is he a goalkeeper?
Who?
Donachi?
Mate, not everyone's keepers, mate.
Just because I know Donachi.
I believe he's a defender.
Okay, so it's not the same person.
Mm-hmm.
What's your karaoke song?
Have you ever seen The Rain?
Oh, aye. By who?
Creedence Clearwater.
Never even heard of
Oh,
that.
song,
What is
song.
that?
I know
What was that
Clear's
one?
Clearwater, aye.
Can you sing it?
Give him another. Give him a few beers. He'll be up.
Did you do
man.
what did you do for your the initiation?
Have you ever seen The Rain?
Oh, you
I've
don't-
been singing that
you-
for 10 years.
That would have been.
Every day you just go up and sing the song.
Every initiation for the past 10 years I've sang that.
Free Falling.
But by
I don't know the artist. but
what's his face? My God.
Sing it.
like, Free Falling.
Aye.
Yeah?
Falling.
Yeah, it's a
tune.
good song. You gotta
Great
get
song.
the crowd gets involved.
No idea what
I'll sing it to you in the change room on the weekend.
The what do you call it? Tom Petty. That's who does it.
There you go.
Have you ever seen The Rain? Hold on, I'm going to make sure this is the song I've heard.
No, it's not. It's that fucking Newton, isn't it?
Do you want me to get it up?
Yeah.
You know, John, John Mayer?
Nah, Newton Faulkner. I'm sure it's that. Free Falling.
Free Falling's Tom Petty.
No, it's. I got it on my.
Anyway, I'm just going to see if this will load up. I want to see if we can get a wee
You get a
duet going.
version of Timmy singing.
Go on.
Ah.
Come on, Timmy boy.
We'll just wait for the verse to
Yeah,
come
yeah.
out.
I got mine. Oh yeah, yes.
Oh, aye.
Yeah.
What a tune,
It's a
aye.
class,
Yeah.
isn't it?
Amazing tune.
Oh, it's like a song. I didn't know that. Oh, okay.
Seen the rain.
Go on, do it, boy!
Hey, he's back.
That's a very good song.
I get you. That's a good band, actually. Very good.
I got mine.
What are they called?
Creedence Clearwater.
Creedence Clearwater.
This
You'll
one.
know other songs.
John Mayer.
It's John Mayer.
John Mayer, yeah.
I was close.
Oh, aye. Newton Falcon or John Mayer sound exactly the same.
Right, that's done. Right, next Chico.
Never heard that song.
Never heard of it.
Nah.
There's no chance.
I'll just leave now.
Jesus Christ. Nah, please leave. So, Mr. Fulton,
Yes, sir.
tell us about your footballing career, mate. Look at how you smile,
Been up
man.
at the end.
Look at how you smile.
High school, went to Westfield Sports.
Ah, before high school.
Before.
Yeah, man.
We go back to North Epping Rangers.
Okay. Don't like the last
You
part.
don't
of
like
that.
it? No.
Don't like
I knew
Rangers,
you
no.
wouldn't.
Don't like the Rangers,
They
but
play in
no.
green, they don't they?
that's all
We're
right.
orange and black.
By the way, speaking about Rangers, that's Mount Druitt boys allowed to come on the show now.
I know.
They were banned.
Did I tell you this?
Mount Druitt were banned to come on the show, apparently.
What, from
What
Ben?
happened?
Nah, from Montgomery.
No idea.
He said that while he was in charge at Mount Druitt, none of the players were allowed to come on
Well,
this
he's
podcast.
done now.
Have
so
you
he
said
can
something
come on.
about it?
No, man.
Honestly, mate, not a clue why.
Jesus,
Not a
boys.
clue why.
Is
But
that-
Making enemies, you two.
I know, mate. That's the type of guys we are.
I know. Do you know what
Aye.
I mean?
Everyone knows us for creating
Really
enemies.
violent and aggressive.
Aye,
Shit blokes.
I know. Aye, anyway, sorry, mate, back to you.
That's all right. Rangers, North Epping Rangers for a few years. Then it was Gladesville Spirit for 2 years there.
How old do you know?
I jumped up in age group. So I was 8s, 9s, and 10s. I think I was there.
Spirit, right? Okay.
Spirit, and then I went to.
Perko was still there. He was a gaffer.
No, he wasn't.
Same thing.
Straight after that, went to Blacktown Demons. They were called back in the day.
Yeah, I remember that.
Then to Manly for a few years, and then Marconi for 3 years.
How old are you now? Sorry.
I'm 18 now.
So
Okay, so-
you were 18 when you went to Marconi.
So I was under 18, so I was 17s.
Right. Okay.
How old are you now, sorry, Jack?
2019. 30.
Okay, so a while ago.
Yeah.
So you're
Who's
29.
who's that?
29.
29 turning 30.
30, 30.
I had this conversation all the time. People always, even adults, are going, "Oh, you're an adult." I'm like going,
I'm still a little kid.
"No, that's me, no, wee Jack." But it's always, "How old are you?" "I'm turning 32." I'm like,
So you're 31.
I fucking can't remember. I was going to ask you something. Oh, who's at Marconi at that time? Any boys are still playing there? At
Yeah,
NPL?
that's his where Claudio Fabiano in my
Yep.
team
Never
now.
heard of him.
Matthias
The Silver?
De Silva, he was in our team last year.
Yeah.
Oh, right, okay. So you've been playing with Clods for quite a while then?
Yeah,
Aye,
so
class,
that's why I came back to UNSW because all of my mates from
Good.
Marconi,
Good. Aye.
we've all come back there at the end. But it was, quite a few players that still. Callum Fitzpatrick, Jack Press. You probably never heard of Jack Press, have you?
No.
He's a bad man.
No.
He's a bad man.
He's a bad man. Very good player. But then from there, I did the old college system.
Yeah.
So I went over and had 2 years at a college called Feather River College.
What was that?
It was in California.
Nice.
So it's kind of like a JUCO.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
if you did really
yeah.
well there, so I actually did really, really well there, and I got like MVP of California, top goal scorer of California, and over there it's more stats.
MVP of California.
Yeah.
Unbelievable. What a title.
Football, but for JUCO.
I'm the MVP of California.
Oh,
boy,
California. But they're all stats. So
Yeah,
whatever you
I
like,
know,
your assist, your how many shots you had, how many goals you have, and then they look at that, and then the big leagues for the D1, they see that and they go, okay, well, let's see if we can poach him for 2 years. So they went to it's called UMass,
Yep.
University of Massachusetts. That was for 2 years there. Great.
So hang on. You're flying through this whole college stuff. Like, how was being there?
I was going to say the Feather River College was not great. Like
How come?
we were in a little country town. So the closest movie theatre, this is for example, was an hour and a half away.
Oh, wow, okay.
One coffee shop, one supermarket. He lived on campus. There was probably maybe 300 people there.
Right, okay.
It was boiling hot in summer, freezing, snowing winter.
Fucking hell, man.
Like you're going to college, like you're going to go study, and I don't really study that well, so I'm walking to like class, like shaking and shivering because it's freezing. Like
We'd have
snowing.
snow days, eh?
Yeah,
Snow
and
days,
then
aye.
we were buzzing when there was a snow day.
Yeah, it was
the
best.
It was unreal.
But the snow was proper snow
Ah,
days.
it was real snow.
You couldn't even open the
Aye,
door.
it was
Was that
mad.
yeah,
bad?
that's
snow.
yeah. And then I did that, and I enjoyed it because the team was had a good camaraderie because you lived in the same campus, and you obviously known them from playing them for 2 years, and you're just always surrounded by them.
Yeah, class.
How's the females when you're over there?
Not good. Not this because it was country girls, or you had your one team that was a volleyball team.
Yep.
And that was it.
Nice.
So then you went across to UMass, is where it's a bit different.
Yeah.
UMass they ranked their schools as party schools as well, and we were top 3 in the nation. So I went and tried to visit 5 different schools. So you get 5 visits to see which schools you wanted to. Went to visit UCLA. That was great. The facilities there are unbelievable. Like, it's unreal for if you wanted to go over there and play at that league where it's like A-League standards with like your physios, your ice baths, the grounds, the training. But when I visited UMass and the boys took you out, and that got me over the line. And they were pretty good at that. They were ranked 20 in the nation as well. So you look at that type of stuff. But went and visited that, and that was unreal experience there. Like, the wake up, like you're on a nutrition program, you wake up, you have to go gym in the morning for 2 hours, and then you go to class for like 3 or 4 hours, and then you're back on the training pitch in the afternoon.
Yeah.
You play Wednesday weekdays and Saturdays on the weekend.
Yeah.
And then the best thing about it was you had college kids come and watch you play. We had people like were pre-gaming, tailgating for our games. We'd have 2,000, 3,000 people just to come watch us play because they got nothing else to do.
Mm-hmm.
But it was just an unbelievable environment. I guess it was hard when I came back because obviously you go over there and not many people watch the college system. So you come back and you miss those 4 years of trying to play at an A-League, I guess, as well. And not really. You come back and I'm 20. What was I? Came back 24. 23, and not many people know who you are. So then I came back and came in May. There was a transfer window, so I went to Bonnyrigg for half a season.
Oh, okay.
And that was pretty good. And then I went back to Manly for 2 years, and then came over to the UNSW.
So, what year did you sign for UNSW?
2020, when they were in League 3. So
is that 3 years ago?
3
years ago. And that's your MVP of UNSW now? MVP of Kensington?
No.
He walks about like it.
No, so then was there. We got the boys promoted into NPL 2, and then we did all right. I think we stuck around. What was it? Was it last year?
Yeah, last year. But
mid-table?
8th, 9th.
It was just a little stint to see how we were, but this year we've taken off.
Nah, he's done very well this year, right?
Even with injuries as well. We've had like 2
we've
ACLs at the start of the season.
And then we got another one at the weekend.
Yeah.
How did you do football-wise over there in America? UMass in particular?
We did.
How did you do personally?
Me personally, so I classify, I don't know, myself as pretty technically. Like, can zing a ball, can pass a ball. But I went over there and that was just, I was turned into a machine. Like, I was fit, running, strong.
Fucking go back for 2 weeks.
That's what I'm saying. I'll go back to pre-season. But yeah, I did, pretty well. My first, as the 2 years were there. My first year in, I did, quite well. I think I scored maybe it was 10 goals in 15 games or the 20 games.
So you done well.
So I did all right.
Yeah.
Then the next season, I tore my meniscus.
Oh, okay.
So, and that was just before pre-season, and that was what we were trying to do. You had to do 5Ks in under 18 minutes.
Oof.
So, so the coach was very about, like, you've got to be fit when you come in, and I'm trying to, I can't even fucking get under 20. So I was busting my ass trying to get under it, and I've just slipped. Then it's just 2 weeks out before our season. We're going to start. ACL, done. So, not ACL, meniscus, gone. So I didn't get any surgery, and then I just played, I think that was the last 5 games, and then you're done after that. So you can't play. No, you only allowed 4 years. I could have deferred and not played, but still studied and come back the next year. But the coach wanted to go for the championship. So
such a random fitness test.
Yeah.
Run 5K.
Yeah. Well, it's 3 miles. They said, yeah.
I didn't see any. What was the one that you got as well? Was it 12? It was 2 miles, wasn't it? Kevin Cooley still was it with us.
It was 2 miles.
And with that boy Andy Johnson who's done track. He's in a track team and he just used to fucking.
But that's the thing. Like, you can go.
He ain't breathing heavy. He's just fucking smashing
jogging. Like he's like what I would consider running fast, but to him it's just a wee jog.
They
Do you know what I
wind
mean?
you up in it, those boys.
Under 12, he's like done 9 minutes 42. You're like, no worries, mate. Fuck
But
off.
there's some players that did that, and they would be freaks, and they'd get under 18 minutes. But you'd go and put them on the field, and they still wouldn't be fit.
Exactly.
Like
It's a completely different fitness, mate.
That's
Exactly.
what-
That's
But
what I'm saying. It's a random
That's,
fitness.
that's what Gary does with his spirit players.
5Ks, mate. 5Ks, aye.
Yeah. So that was my stint over there.
So how was how did you, obviously you said coming back it was difficult to play. How did you end up getting in at Bonnyrigg?
Good, yeah.
But how did you get in? Like how did you?
I just knew a few people like from previous, and whenever we were looking for a striker at the time.
And did you do well?
I tried well. Yeah, well, they were struggling, and I think when I came, I didn't obviously play a whole lot, but I still was obviously playing and starting quite a bit. They won like 15 games on the trot because they were struggling.
Right, okay.
Not that because I came, but they were doing it. I think it was like 13 or 14 since when I got there.
Oh wow.
So they did really good. So it kept them out of obviously relegation, and then got a call up from the old Manly, then went over there for a stint.
So here's a question for you.
Yep, let it rip.
The whole America system.
Yep.
Do you think it's a worthwhile venture for young players?
So I honestly reckon I had the time of my life. As I said to one thing, I would send my son in a heartbeat, wouldn't send my daughter. That's what
Aye.
But in all seriousness, with the professionalism over there, it was ridiculous. You felt like you're a king on campus type of thing. Like you'd walk around, everyone's wearing their backpacks, you got the football players, and they take it so seriously, like where you're in the gym, they do your waist tests and all that kind of stuff. But it's very hard, I think, to go and play like USL or MLS if you're going over there, because obviously you take up a visa spot. And if you're taking up a visa spot, you've got to
You
be
need
like
to be
an
unbelievable,
unbelievable. Like you can't just be someone that's someone else who could do that position as an American.
Yeah.
So I think if you know you're not going to make it, or you have a feeling that you're not going to make A-League here or anywhere else, right, go over there. Like even if you go over there and you play NAIA, you still I got everything paid for.
That's what we did. I did NAIA, that's what I did. And it was, for me, I knew I was never going to be a football player. So I was like, I'm getting to become fit as anything.
Yeah.
My whole team was British, so the banter was
Yeah.
tremendous.
Yeah, exactly.
Spring break. So you get your degree, and probably biggest thing was life experience. I got to meet people with different cultures.
Yeah,
and
100%.
all this, and I was like, it's a complete win-win. There's no downside here at all. It's unbelievable.
Like,
man.
I know some of the boys who got very homesick, but like I was fine. Went over there, you're with your best mates, and all you're doing, you go to study for a little bit. Best thing for me, when we went away for a game, I had a test. The whole class had a test. I'm dumb as shit. We get the class average when we go away. So every time I was getting 85% every test. Passing, they seized to get degrees. I was flying. So,
That's funny, man.
But what I liked about it as well, we had a boy in our team who played like League 2 in England, obviously didn't make it, and then he came to the academy, great player, centre half. He also wasn't the brightest. So they're like, you need to pick after your 2 years, you need to pick a degree, your major.
Yeah.
And he's like, oh, okay, fuck it, psychology.
Yeah.
And everyone's like, for fuck's sake. But mate, you know what it's like, if you're not passing, yours wasn't, you got the class average, yours was like, if you're not passing, you're not allowed to play.
Yeah, no,
You have to go and do it at study hall. So he's
Yeah,
forced to do study hall.
Yeah.
And he was like stressing it massively because we were going for finals and he was going off his nut. But by pressure and all the rest of it, because he wasn't going to play, he studied his arse off. Mate, he finished with a fucking psychology degree.
Yeah.
Didn't use it, but for him it was like,
Yeah,
if I was the UK, I'd be a bin man. I'm
100%,
fucking now got a psychology degree. Now he still lives in America. He's married over there, like loving life, man. Brilliant.
But even like I was saying, even someone who's playing like here, like NPL 3, like even like some people play park football, all you need is a good video of you showing stuff that you can do really well. You can go over there and play, as I said, NAIA, and you're over there, free food or whatever you can get. Yeah,
change your life, 100%, man. Change your life.
But the thing with that is, once you get paid over here, you can't go, can you?
It takes years off you. So basically, there's like rules to it. If you played at a certain level, it takes. I didn't play get paid. I just played at a certain level in the UK, but they classed as. It's like that rules. Was there like a referee who got paid? Was there like there was like really weird rules to it, and it took 3 months off my eligibility. It was so stupid, and also some boys who lost a full year of eligibility because they had like 1 year at Scunthorpe or something like that.
I was supposed to lose a full year, but I just put in that I'd been a youth player and hadn't been
paid for senior environment. Which I mean, I understand it because they're trying to level out the playing field, so you're not playing with these pros. But I think from a holistic perspective, like you're saying, from education.
Yeah.
You've got the parachute.
100%.
But at the same time, you're getting the full time.
Well, if you can go over there, and then get a degree out of it as well.
Yeah, that's
like,
something.
mate,
Brilliant.
and hopefully you get the degree you can come back and use here, because there's a few boys I know got their degree and they weren't able to bring their degree back.
Oh, really? Like what?
They were going back to
American history.
but I don't know. It didn't there was something where they didn't transfer across the accreditation. Yeah.
Oh, teaching might fall
Yeah,
that.
well, because that's when Emma came out, she had to go through a big process to get all her things. I think it took like 7 or 8 months to get her teaching qualification from the UK transferred to
because kids are very different, aren't they?
Country
to country, like UK,
especially primary school kids.
Different crayons.
She had to learn to speak with an Australian accent so the kids could understand.
I think it's a great setup, but financially it's insane over there. That's where it all falls apart. I know there's a lot of money in universities here, but over there, the money, like you said, you're finishing uni over there with no debt. Whereas
people paying still hex here.
Exactly. So you finish a full 4-year degree and you're like, I've got nothing to pay, I'm finished. Yeah. And if people finish degrees here, I've got 50 grand worth of debt to pay off, which comes with its own stress.
Yeah, as I say, if you know that you're not going to make it pro, I reckon that's go over,
definitely.
for sure.
Listen, I think the whole thing about being homesick, it is hard being away from home.
Oh, it's very hard.
But it's
very
like,
hard.
I think that after you get through the first period of time, say it's 3 months or 6 months, you get used to it. So, do you know what I mean? And I think that's, for me, it's a terrible reason to give up such an opportunity.
Yeah.
Like, it's tough, man. It's hard.
I don't think it could work here with too many logistics, too much a different system. The American system like that's been involved, has been in place for years and years and years.
I think it's a good system though.
Amazing.
Like you go,
Brilliant.
and then you have the combine at the end. People like you're on the screen, you're watching it and all, or the A10 championship. Then you go and play. Like for us, we were in the A10, and we went into the next level above, and you go and verse like the whole of the country. It's unreal.
That's cool. But like you said, mate, the way you're treated over there, like for us in away games, you're getting a bus, you're like, oh bastard, but it's like a sleeper bus, folding into beds and all that, and it's got Wi-Fi. I'm like, this is unbelievable.
On our bus, we had like 8 of the recovery things. Legs are up. The Xbox was on there. It was ridiculous.
Here it's like you're going with your mate in your own car.
No.
And that's just a different world. But the money in America is just insane when it comes to sports, man. Like you at Nebraska, University of Nebraska Cornhuskers, like I'll go and watch one of the games, the American football. And I'm like, how big is it? And they're like, they've got 75,000 seater stadium. I'm like, fucking hell. It's been sold out since 1964. I'm like, this is
Penn State, 110,000.
That's right, so it is. That's one of the biggest ever. Michigan's like 127 or something.
Unbelievable.
Well, same as, I think Marconi, our game was similar at the weekend. 127. But crazy. But here, UNSW, for instance, you boys and Sydney Uni, how does it work? Do you have any scholars at your team?
There's scholarships, but that's just what I was trying to say to the club, like the owner and stuff. Like seriously, you could turn that into something unbelievable. Like
microphone.
Oh, sorry.
You just literally pushed that
away. I didn't want you to hear me. Like we're in the centre of the uni. We have thousands and thousands and thousands of people walking past every day. If you do if you could do like a little section for like college students, the scenario would be like you can have like beers and stuff there. People would come and they'd watch it. I know you could turn it into like a massive fan base, or even for the uni as well. But we only have a few scholarships, I don't think. Yeah,
well, there's definitely 2 or 3 in there.
Emilio does one.
Emilio, Angus,
Jack.
McLaughlin.
Yeah.
So did they get a full scholarship for uni?
I don't know.
I don't know the ins and outs of it.
So how does it work? Because say they're shite after 2 years and you can't release them because they're on a school. Like I don't know how that would work. I mean, as in America, you're on the 4-year degree.
You're on a contract,
I don't know how that would work.
I don't know the ins and outs.
Because if you have a shit season, it is say toss you there.
Guys, your actual fees have gone back up to 100 grand next year. You are shite.
That'd be brutal, man.
So I've no idea how it works. But it should obviously, as you said, you can't compete, but it's a good draw to any smart people. Well, I say smart people, but people that have got like aspirations to go to university but are decent footballers
I was speaking to Fabs about this the other day. Like all the other, how many unis there are in Sydney? Like, could you make a league, out of that?
Nah.
Like obviously it's a shot in the dark.
Yeah. Who do you think would come bottom of that league?
UTS. UTS.
Timing.
So you've Sydney Uni, UNSW, and UTS. There's some league that.
There'll be a few more.
Is there not the ACU?
ACU.
And
then you can
Wollongong University.
Western Sydney, yeah.
Newcastle. Like, there's a few of them. I'm not saying it would be a great league, but you'd be able to get a degree out of it somehow.
But then
It would-
who's
yeah.
going to watch that? But
Fuck it. You can't even get there. Can't even get you for the first league. 127.
There you go.
class. Timmy.
Started Abbotsford Juniors. So I was there till about 9. Then played for APIA for a year.
You look quite Italian, actually.
What is your background?
Irish,
Irish? Is your last name Irish?
German.
I was going to say, this is very Irish.
Nah, mum was born in Ireland.
Oh, okay. Aye. And but
I don't know where the German last name comes from. To
Aye.
be honest. Sounds good though.
it does,
It
eh?
does.
Bastard to spell, but
Then that's when that Metro. I don't know if the Metro league's around anymore, but it's like a trial thing. You go for there. I think it's representative of whatever it is.
Your area.
Yeah. So I was in that for 2 years. Played with a few of the boys there. Hughesy was in the team. And
Shout out to Hughesy as well.
Shout out to Hughesy.
Because he's got surgery
operation
today.
today,
Yeah.
man.
Who's
ACL.
Centre midfielder done his ACL.
oh, did I?
Yeah.
Surgery today.
Big fella.
Yeah, so, but at that age, fucking everyone started to grow a bit. I think I was about 4'8", and tiny. There was nothing of me, so no club wanted it. But I used to play sweeper as well, and back then in Aussie trials,
How old was that? How old were you
I
then?
was about 12 there.
Yep.
And they'd look at me and say I'm a defender, and they just want tall kids.
Uh-huh.
So I had a shocking couple of years there. Dropped down to Stanmore, and we won the league there. Stayed there the next year. That's where I played with. It was Aiden Kyra. We were there. We won the league 2 years in a row there.
What age you know?
Aiden.
No, what age were you then?
That was 14s.
Right.
Then I was there till under 15s, and that's when I joined. I'm not sure if it's still around anymore. The George Lazarou Academy.
No, actually, yeah.
So that, to be fair, I loved it there. I was there for a few years, and I got an opportunity. They do those UK football tours.
That's right. Aye.
So we did that, and there was a few interests from that, and stayed there for another year, and they got us into playing men's football, like 16, and we played in some Bankstown league, but it was getting us ready, I guess, and got an opportunity to go over to Leicester. But to be honest,
How did that come out though?
I was just doing.
Leicester scouts at the Bankstown game.
I think George had a lot of contacts overseas, and I was sort of doing full-time training there.
Yep.
I think my parents knew I was shocking at school. I can't
get out of
still,
year 10,
and Dad
was
was like, "Fuck, if you're gonna, I want you to take this seriously. If you're gonna do this and other than fuck around at school, I might as well."
Fair play,
Fucking-
aye.
Yeah.
Just cut the cord early.
That's fucking, you're shocking, mate. Yeah, so got an opportunity to go there, but like the level there was ridiculous.
Just weren't prepared for it.
Compared to what we were playing here. Like I remember.
Worse or better?
Imagine go from Bankstown Association League to go to play Leicester.
Mate, that's like the training I was doing at the academy was great back here, but yeah, compared like those boys, fucking fitness programs, gym programs. Remember the first session, got there, and I think he still plays in the championship. Yeah, mate, when I say this kid fucked me, I took a bad touch.
Okay, I was going to say.
Hang on, whoa.
So what kind of scholarship you on?
It's one of those ones where he followed through, flipped over the top of him, landed on my back. I'm winded, sort of tears coming out of my eyes. And mate, it was the worst first day I've ever had. But yeah. So I was there for a couple of weeks. It was good. I did all right, but yeah.
Was that with the under 16s?
That was this
Under
is when
12s?
I was.
I was 16. But it was under 12s.
No, this was training with their under 18s. And
Under 18s is a decent standard.
Yeah,
I mean,
man,
I'm
I
not
find
far
it-
off Prem.
The boys I was in
Championship, sorry.
digs with there, it's fucking like Ben Shilwell, Harvey Barnes. And
Oh,
stuff.
really?
And I'm hearing they're all in England internationals. What do you play back home? And I'm like,
Bankstown.
fuck's sakes. Fucking-
Newton Gunners.
Stanmore Hawks. Who the fuck are they?
But ended up getting another opportunity over there to the sort of college, like what your English and Scottish
Yeah,
college is like that. So you do your schooling, but I was training full time, and that was unreal standard. Like
So
all the
you
boys,
just, sorry to interrupt, you just do that whole time, you just study or you're training, that's it. Do you play games?
yeah, play games.
Yeah.
So it's they have like a college or like a, I don't know what you call a school teams you play over there. But they're all Cat 1 teams. So
Yep.
we had like every boy in my team was released from Fulham or Reading. Like the quality was
You're
unreal.
like, I get released by Leicester.
I never told them. I loved it. I was there for 2 years. I got like strength conditioning things, got all my coaching badges.
So that's what I was going to ask. So when you see it was at a college, what did you like study wise?
No, it was just doing that. So
Oh,
it was
class.
it was just stuff around the football sphere. So yeah, got the strength and conditioning badges. The coaching level 1, 2, and
Refereeing.
3s. Yeah, refereeing.
You can become one if you want.
They need some help.
But yeah, that was great. Like we won a few national championships there. And then from that,
What was the college called?
yeah, it's called FAB.
Yeah,
It was
okay.
football, and so I lived at the National Sports Centre.
Yep.
So it was, yeah.
What
So
area of England were you living
It was Marlow.
in? Right, okay.
So the thing was at Bisham, the Bisham National Sports Centre. And to be fair, best 2 years of my life was there.
Oh, was it?
I
Outside of football, still good as well?
I didn't like, I took, everything was football there. Like I didn't go out. I lived on the gym. I lived on site. So I was in the gym 5 days a week. We trained mornings, then we went to college and then trained in the afternoon, and that was it.
So not much has changed now.
No, man. I still do that now. I study in my
When's
free
the,
time.
when's the last time you went to the gym?
I don't know where you hear all this stuff. I'm doing part-time study now. So then we came back for pre-season and we played against Crystal Palace 23s. Did really well in that game.
Where were you
man.
playing positionally?
Right back.
Right back.
So I think from under 14s on went back to right back.
Yeah, okay.
And yeah, so played unreal in this game. They wanted me to come in for a trial. And we played I think it was, I can't remember. We played like this conference team in the trial game. Did really well there. And I was there for like 2 months, I think, at Palace. And like everything was going well. They loved me. And we had another boy from the same academy that was a striker. And it got to the first game of the season. We were playing against Fulham. And that, not really my agent, but the guy that sent me there and was taking care of the other boy as well. He was on the phone to me. He was like, hey, they want to sign you, but I want to get this other boy over the line first. Just I'll give it like 2 weeks and we'll get you back up there, because he was paying for everything for me to go. And then fucking the boy in the 18s came up, fucking Aaron Wan-Bissaka.
Oh, was it?
Yeah. I'm ringing the guy, like, mate, do they still want me to come back up? Nah.
Oh no, man.
So
would you say you and Wan-Bissaka have had similar sort of trajectories in your careers since then?
to be fair, I wouldn't say he's had a better career than me, per se.
Yeah,
but
similar.
he's I'm better looking anyway.
So here's a
Nah.
question with it. So obviously, your experience with Leicester, you've had that little bit in between. How did you feel prepared-wise going into the Crystal Palace trial versus the Leicester trial?
Oh, it was miles.
Aye.
Like Palace, from playing football with English boys for the last 2 years, like it wasn't like, they're a Cat 2 club, so it wasn't really a step up.
Right, okay.
Like obviously they got boys in there that are
Jokes.
phenomenal, yeah. But yeah, the Leicester one, that was, yeah, it was going from over here where boys don't tackle in training to these boys fucking belt each other.
I can just imagine your face.
Oh, that's what he does now in training.
I got up and said sorry to him. Sorry, I got in your way.
So with that, what did you think was different? Or not necessarily the Leicester one, but you said training with English boys for 2 years. Did you think there was a difference in just the way they carried themselves or the way they played the game?
It's the sort of the intensity. It's the way they train. Like I think the way we train in that academy was like you'd fight for a spot. Everything you do is fighting for a spot. You're trying to impress someone that's watching. Someone's always watching. Whereas I think it's different over here now, but intensity was never that. Like boys would pull out of tackles. Like I didn't tackle like I do now. Back then, I was soft as fuck.
You love a tackle now, man.
Whereas these boys,
7 yellows,
everything
fucking
was
careful.
fucking intense. Training was hard. It was an hour and a half training sessions that were just like, you're fucked by the end of it.
Yeah.
But yeah, so it was having that behind me, then going into there, like I felt really good. But yeah, obviously for reasons, like not saying that I would have gone to make anything out of it, but yeah, I felt really comfortable there. But yeah, then ended up signing for, I think, step 2 or step 3, Basingstoke
Yep.
in men's football. And yeah, men's football is like completely different level to what I was playing. Like academy footballers want to pass the ball. I spent a year just fucking playing channels, getting fucked. I remember we played the team called Hereford. I think I don't know what they're in now, but they're an old football league club from Wales. They bring 3,000, 4,000 people to games, and they bring fucking 1,000 travelling fans down to this game. It's sort of half snowing when we're there. First I think we go 1-0 up. First
I was laughing at half snowing. What's half snowing?
It wasn't. It was half rain, half snow.
Yeah, well done, Matt. Mate, honestly, first 5 minutes, he comes in late. I've got like 4 stitches in my, like there's blood everywhere. Killed me. And over there, like you got the pitches, the fans are right up against you.
Yeah,
And they're all sort of fucking basically alcoholics there. I've had this. I hear this one girl, you fucking cheating cunt. I look over, she's about 7, and her dad's patting her on the back. Yeah.
God.
But
that's interesting.
I thought she was about to say something. She put her fucking shirt up.
Look at you, man.
Charlie Austin, he speaks about this. He says he didn't become a professional till 22 or something like that, or maybe a little bit earlier, but same sort of thing. He went and played men's football at like 15, 16, 17, 18, and he says his biggest thing now is he just hits the ball. He said he's a weapon because he's a striker. He just turns and shoots.
Yeah.
And like, where's instinct come from? He's like, well, when I went to men's football at 15, 16, 17, what would happen was if I took more than 2 touches, I would literally get smashed. Like, not just like he said, getting studied right down the leg. They don't care what age you are.
Aye.
It's like, so it got to the point, if I didn't hit it first or second time, I was mullered. So he says I went down and played like, not academy, but under 18. So he said I went in and it was just like technical passing. Like, what the fuck? No one's even touching me. I could just rolling people and pushing them out the way. But he said he just became a man by forcing himself to play men's football, and the men treat him like a man. And then obviously worked himself
I think that's so important. We spoke about this before on here in terms of like kids playing
with
men's football
even older
as
age,
soon as possible. I get some young players who might get released. They'll be playing at an NPL 1, NPL 2 club, and they get released quite late on. What should we do? Go play men's football. Just go play. If you're 16 years old, go play men's football and see what it's like just for a year. Then come back, because you will, in my opinion, you will learn so much more playing a year of men's football at 16 than you will playing an NPL 2 league club.
Well, when you grew up, how old are you?
28 now.
30, 29.
30 year after.
I want to use that from now on. 30, 31.
When I grew up, like if I was playing football, say I was down at my local park, whatever else, everyone I was playing with was all different ages. Yeah. Like, so say I was 11, there'd be lads at like 17. If I was even like 8 or 9, lads at 14, it was just like 13 aside. So you could be, but they'd all just boot you up in the air. You didn't know any different. That was just that's just how you played. But now that doesn't happen. Everything's very structured now. If you're 8, you play with 8s and 9s. If you're 10s, you play with 10s and 11s. But you just play with fucking grown adults, just smashing up there and throwing you about.
Young the old.
That's right.
So me and like say all my friends were 12, 13. They've got a couple of them have got big brothers that are 17, 18. So they'd have a team of 17, 18 year olds playing against us, but we'd have maybe 2 extra players. That's fair because you've got 2 extra. Like it was mental. As you say, it teaches you.
It's like those hidden skills you got from that, because you had to tough it up. There was no mercy. It was just like put you up in there. And if I told my dad, the bigger boy kicked me, I'm like toughen up, and that was it. Now it's like, no, I'll go down and report him. I'll report him. There's a Facebook group, I'll go report him. Man. So, like, you're at Crystal Palace, Wan-Bissaka steals your spot.
What was it? What was the next one? Begins with a B.
Basingstoke.
Yeah, Basingstoke, so the wee girls called you a cunt.
Yeah.
Aye, good on her, she knows you well.
Good, eh?
She's not wrong.
Yeah, so I had a year there, which again probably wasn't the best for my footballing career because it was just touch and launch it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Pitches are dog shit. Fucking everyone's out there trying to get you.
And off the pitch, are you still just taking everything like professional?
There it sort of started.
Here we go.
That's when like the boys started going out together.
Yeah, okay.
Like before that, I was.
How old are you there?
I was 19 here. 19
Okay.
here, and the boys started going out, and over there, fucking people love footballers. Even if you don't say what level you play at, you say you're a footballer.
Aye.
Love it. But yeah, that went on for about a year, and it got to. So I used to come home once a year, and it got to that point after the season, and it finishes around June, July, English seasons, and they're long, like 50
long
something
games.
games.
Aye.
And I hadn't been home for a year and a half at this point. Come back, like the boys want to go fucking Zante, IB through all that. I'm like, fucking nah, need to see the family. And I think I was home for too long. Like I stayed for the whole off season,
Okay.
and it was so hard to sort of leave after that. And really, it's not why I went to England. I went to England to play professionally.
Aye.
I'm not going to sit over and go back and play semi-pro and
Get some chick telling you to fuck
yeah,
off.
just fucking play long balls for 90 minutes. So yeah, came back and
Did you have any interest? But did they want to re-sign you, or did you have another option?
they wanted me to come back, but again, it wasn't like there was no real need for me to go. Apart from the boys, still love all the boys over there.
Are you still in contact with them?
Yeah,
Right.
yeah.
What about a wee girl? You still talk to that little girl?
Once a week she calls me. But yeah, it was just. I felt that was, like my story was done there. Like there was no need for me to go back and keep playing. So yeah,
It's a shame because you're still quite young.
there, yeah. But again, like in that league, you don't really get noticed in non-league unless you're exceptional
Scoring
or you're a
goals.
forward.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like,
Okay.
no one's looking at the right back that just fucking boots people and fucking
Yeah,
puts
fair.
in crosses from halfway.
What about would you never consider going somewhere else, like even Scotland or I don't know, France
Ireland
or
or- yeah.
Ireland or somewhere else, Eastern Europe or whatever? No.
No, I just never I stopped talking to that guy that got me to Palace. So that was really the only contact I ever had with an agent.
Yeah, okay.
And then didn't know anyone, to be honest.
Yep.
And after coming back for that month, I did fall out of love with it a bit. So I didn't do anything for 8-9 months. And I was about 20 at that point. And then, yeah, started kicking the ball around with the boys again down at Arlington and whatnot. Just fucking muck around and one of the boys was going to a Stanmore trial. I'm like,
Yep.
"Look, I played there 10 years ago. I'll go with you." And Ben was the coach at the time.
Yeah.
And some of the boys are there now, Connor Quilligan and whatnot. So I was like, fuck it, get a bit of money, I'll go back there. And yeah, stayed there for a couple of years. We won the league that first year.
Do you remember? Sorry, just to butt
Let's
in.
go last minute.
Aye.
We played with Dunbar. And he
Who
scored at
took
Arlington.
that free kick?
I don't know.
Paul.
Was it Paul?
Paul again.
Was it
Remember?
scored?
Paul got
4-3, mate. We just equalised and then we get a free kick to. Obviously, we've
To win it?
equalised. We're thinking we're going to win this game.
Oh, so we scored the tap in. I think we scored Joe.
Did you
Joe
score?
scored the tap
Yeah.
in.
Mate,
and then,
fucking
and then the
around the
free
whole
kick
field.
never even went in the box.
Ah, that's right.
Everybody runs
He
in the
scored,
box.
aye, goal.
So it was 3-2 to them. We scored in the 93rd minute, whatever, to make it 3-3, and then we had a free kick to go and make it 4-3, basically. And the free kick was a shocker.
So basically, the free kick's wide. Say it's about 30 yards, but it's wide.
Paul listens to this as well. So he
everyone's
will
running into the box.
Yeah.
And the ball doesn't even go into the 18-yard box. So they've picked it
Counter-attack.
up.
To be fair, it was a great counter for him.
It was unbelievable.
Because you just went like a steam train.
Hey, you got a
Channel.
video of this or what? Is it just still
Mate,
talking?
he shows me.
Is it on Insta?
Share,
pull it up.
I'm in goal. He shows me at least once a month. Chaz, you remember this?
I'll actually look it up while you keep
And
talking.
then you went through it, and I remember we went mental and we equalised.
No.
And then I just came on, I think I came on the last 20 minutes and we're going mental, and then all of a sudden you all went mental. It's nothing worse than watching the other team go mental,
You
man.
feel like an absolute dickhead because you've just went mental seconds earlier.
To be fair, it was a good goal.
That was a great goal.
Oh, I can sing. Let me have a look.
Where's it? What? Where's found that?
See Chaz reaching for
Is it on YouTube or
He's
something?
put it on his fucking on his
Oh,
Instagram
I
page.
score once every 10 years. I gotta.
I tell you what, the quality's not ideal, but
Yeah,
good
so
goal.
shit.
That's a great goal.
Listen to the commentary. You hear him.
What does it say?
He's like, oh no.
You know, he posted, he go, last minute winner, scenes.
That was that. To be fair, it was scenes. So
Little kid did his ACL celebrating. You see a little kid at the front, he slips over, it does
Wee
his
man.
ACL.
Yeah. The Stanmore. So how long were you at Stanmore for?
So I was there for 2 years. I did get an offer to go NPL 1 at the back of that year.
With who?
Olympic.
Yep.
But like I'm being pretty bad with, like, if someone tells me to stay somewhere, like he's done it, I'll stay. Like I don't.
What did you tell him to stay? Here at
Nah.
UNSW or Runnymede?
I was trying to leave in the summer.
Never.
Oh shit!
Nah. Yeah. I think my whole thing was off the back of that year where we won the league, being underdogs. Like everyone expected us to be shit. It's always hard to leave a team like that, and then to go in to jump up 2 levels, and it didn't really seem like the best move for me. Like I didn't see it going well. So I stayed there, and then we got fucking smashed the next year. But that was, I think, at the end of that year, I fucking did ligaments to my ankle, but I did them so bad that they had to reattach them, had
Fucking
surgery and reattach them into the bone and whatnot. And I ended up signing with St. George in the next year.
Which one?
The
Saints.
Saints,
Yeah,
yeah.
okay.
But missed the whole year.
You didn't play at all.
Good signing that one.
Really good.
Yeah,
The boys
really,
have seen
yeah.
that. He said he's one of the best players.
When
ever.
I came back for like 2 games and then COVID.
Oh,
So
fuck.
that was a write-off for me that year. And then Ben moved to Rydalmere. So I moved over there. And still, like, I hadn't really played footy that whole... Like, I was training but hadn't played. So it took me a while to get going at Rydalmere, but it ended up being an all right year. It was a year where fucking 8 teams got promoted.
That's right, aye.
So I think we came 3rd, but got knocked out in finals and whatnot. So it was probably a bit of a failure at the end of it. Stayed there the next year. And again, that year, there was a lot of stuff happened off the
Why are you all
field.
laughing at that?
But
There's some hidden stories here. There's no
There's a
telling.
whole lot of stuff happening.
like that club was great. I loved.
You talk
being
Reading
there.
at this point.
Oh,
Yeah, I've heard some of the stories.
Yeah. I love that club. I love the people behind the scenes there. I
Yeah, I
think
agree.
Everyone says that.
still good mates for some of them. But yeah, it's a shame that it ended the way it did. But yeah, Chaz ended up going to uni, UNSW. Fucking gives me a little phone call. No one else would give me a phone call at this
I
point.
was going to say, I just seen one person ready to say, just stay, mate.
I was like-
That would mean I stayed 100%.
So yeah,
That was it?
came here and yeah, man, probably the best team environment I've been in.
Yeah.
Okay, that's
To
good.
be honest.
That's good.
Camaraderie.
There's a lot of your mates, isn't he? A lot of our close mates beforehand.
Well, that's what I was saying. Yeah,
You've
well,
got
for
Claude,
me, yeah,
obviously.
it was like there's probably 6 or 7 of us that have played together.
And is that like Connor sign as well?
Yeah.
Yeah, so we've got. I think everyone's played with the little groups, and they've all combined into one thing.
Yeah.
That's
so
good.
it's more of a team camaraderie, I reckon.
Yeah.
It's massive, man. I actually, same as at Spirit, like, there's no mates or anything, but the year we get promoted to NPL 2, like, end of season, it was like 19 people on end of season.
So, yeah.
Banter was tremendous.
Unreal.
Then the 2 years in between, it was good groups of lads, everyone's brand new. But this year in pre-season, I remember saying to somebody, I'm like, this reminds me so much of the first year at NPL 2. It was just like you can just feel it.
Wee bit of difference.
Yeah.
It's a bit different. You just feel that the culture's completely different. And this year, all the boys, they go out for coffees and lunches and all at the weekend. They hang about together. They go out. So there's definitely a way better team culture. And I know when you're winning, and you boys are winning as well, culture is easy.
Yeah.
But sometimes it's like, well, the culture's also, we're winning because the culture's good as well. It's like
Yeah.
come hand in hand sometimes. And it's so big, innit? And
Oh, it's
especially if it's
massive.
part time because you're working all day.
Yeah.
You're
Aye.
not going, oh, fucking football night. Like, I'll see the boys.
That's
Yeah.
it. Like, I think that's like, especially just now. See, when it starts to get cold, and it's like I say just now, but the last month or so, we train late on a Tuesday,
Yeah.
and it's
Not
like,
out of there at 10.
yeah.
Is that, you finish at 10?
9:45 once you
9:45.
shower and stuff.
We finish at 9, I think.
So we don't start on a Tuesday till half 7, but we don't go on the pitch till 8. So we're there at half 7 doing a
Yeah,
warm up,
okay,
and
yep,
on
yep.
the pitch at 8 till half 9 really. And if you didn't have a good group of boys, that would be so much harder.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? To
agree,
get
100%.
yourself back to the 7:30 starts, it's late, but as you say, the attendance is actually good.
Yeah.
Like all the boys are.
What about your gaffer, Gabe? How do you boys? I'm not going to ask you, Chaz, but you two boys.
Great bloke.
Aye?
Yeah.
Good bloke.
What's his strengths?
What would you say?
I mean, the stuff they do behind the scenes before games is unreal.
Prep,
It's
you mean?
huge.
Yeah,
The prep,
yeah.
I reckon the prepping and all the. Whether you got another guy called Jack who goes and watches everyone's games, all the analysis and all the stuff that we do makes us, look at them a bit different or play a different style. I think that's the main thing.
Do you do video sessions?
No.
No, just do like a screenplay before like the game.
We'll basically got a presentation on everyone we're playing against.
But do you just send it through WhatsApp?
They get sent,
No.
but then on the
And then it shows on TV
yeah.
after, before the game.
Do you do that the day of the game?
Yeah.
All right.
But we get it the day before, so we've all seen it.
Right, okay,
Just a quick little run
yeah,
through.
yeah, okay. But
Um,
mate, I think that's now became the norm. Even I'm sure there's NPL clubs that do as well, because there's so many people into football and want a job in football. Whether it be
Yeah.
even interns. Oh, if you can get an intern, an NPL3 coach, if some boy at uni,
Aye, 100%.
I'll do your
great- it's
analysis.
great
You've got
experience,
Vail,
yeah.
you've got Wise. Oh, okay, fuck it, I'll do it because it makes it well better. A lot of work goes into it, to be fair.
Yeah, saying that with the uni and stuff, we've started to get like uni students who are photographers or the media side of things. So we've got a lot of
Yeah,
with
they've
the uni-
upgraded the social
massively
media
the
side of
socials,
that.
the
Socials and
photographers.
We're doing days in the life now.
Oh, don't watch that. Fuck me.
Have you got one?
Mine's minging. It's minging. It's
Oh,
minging.
I wanna watch
Yeah,
it.
it's not good. Don't
What do you
even
do? It's so not funny.
No, I just mumbled. I was hungover one day. I was mumbling everything. And I don't do that all the time, but my main.
So do you have to? Do they say to you right? Record.
So
and
he,
send it to us?
for example,
No,
yeah,
he's acting like he didn't put his hand up.
What happened was he sent a message to the uni Instagram saying, "Can I do days in the life?"
bullshit.
Yeah, because you saw the other boys doing it, man.
No, so I got a message from him, and to be fair, on Thursday they're bringing in the where you wear the jacket, and I've got the GoPro, so I've got to wear that on Thursday.
Okay, aye.
And they've mic'd me
Yeah,
up.
you told me you were going to ask to do that as well.
Yeah, so I'm a big player, so
Aye, MVP,
tough, yeah.
Kensington.
not a chance.
Oh, this is him.
No, I don't even watch it now, man. Put on, don't put it in the mic because I'm mumbling it.
Came home, made some scrambled eggs on toast. Met up with a few of the boys I haven't seen in a while. Straight after that,
Is that
went
Chaz?
and got a
Yeah,
fresh
how's
trim
the day,
from
Freddie?
Alan's barbershop. Had another
Fresh
little
trim,
cafecito on my walk home. Made the old famous Jack Fulton spaghetti
I got
bolognese.
roasted
Famous.
for that.
Quickly then got some rehab
Not
in before the game. Meeting up with
saw that
Kevin.
coming.
Hopefully about to get the dub.
Can I?
About to get the dub.
Whips it in the outside, shots
Is
off!
that your goal?
And it is a beautiful goal there. And it is
What's the celebration?
Fulton.
Rubbing the head.
Oh, Gabby's got no hair and he left us that week.
Ah,
so he
okay.
said tap the head. So I just like.
Okay. Wasn't that bad?
No, just yeah, it was alright. Let's get bullied, mate.
That's a joke, man. I'm not standing for that. That's out of order.
No, it's good.
Deserves it.
Champion football's against anti-bullying, you know that?
I know.
That's why Mount Drew don't come on here.
That's right.
And Sydney Uni have refused.
Nah, Sydney Uni are brand new, mate. They're the boys. They're brand new.
So,
What was that noise?
someone shouting outside.
All right, okay.
No, sir.
Well, do you want to go into predictions or anything else you want to ask the boys, or we'll go on in a second. There was something I was going to ask you. Aye, end of season. Where are you going for end of season?
Oh, this is big top.
You boys have got a bit of a mad fine system. I know. I think most teams do. But you get the fucking wheel.
No, we got
Nah, the boys
the
have
Wheel of
done
Fortune.
unreal.
That's it, Chaz
That
mentioned
fucked
that,
us over big time though.
How come?
Because I was boarded off team who won. It nearly broke.
Don't put the microphone away,
Oh,
man.
sorry. I was just.
Can I just say before? Would you put if you
No,
put a wheel
don't
and put fines
fucking-
on,
don't
would
even
you
try.
put, like good things on there?
No, listen.
Would
Okay,
you-
hey, we were trying
Hold on,
to
what?
bump it up. So on the wheel, you can write on what you wanted. So we did. It was pretty funny. You $1 a minute you'd played.
Yeah,
And
that's
then the other one
Chaz
was $1 a minute you did play. A lot of it was like half. So half positive, half.
So
Yeah.
there was good things in it. I think you have to have good things.
Or free dinner?
Mate, I was
Yeah,
fucking
I
bored
you
of
want
that.
the free dinner?
Can I ask a question? So when would you spin the wheel? What's it like?
So we do the flips. So you go do the flips, double or nothing, all right? And after that, you had to go on and spin the wheel.
Yeah.
What we're going to do, we're going to bring the wheel back, but it's going to be only like 2 positives out of the 12.
Okay.
So we just won't need more money.
I would say I think you could do one positive. That's one
I
get
like-
out of 3 jail. One.
It's
One
for,
out of
it's
12.
for the betterment of the team anyway, so I don't get giving away fucking free
I
dinners.
think
to
you
go
do
to
one.
us.
One's like you've got one chance to get away with this. Everything else you're
Yeah,
shafted.
that's what I mean. I reckon because it'll bump it up. So we've got, I think, we were talking numbers. We've got enough to go to Vegas. Like we've got quite a bit. But
What have you got? What's a lot? Can you just get that mic a bit closer, mate?
I think we have above 10.
Yeah. Okay. Vegas, what he's going to
Nah,
go
I'm
for
joking.
fucking-
Nah, so we'd be Vegas.
Banana boat.
So 10, and we've still got 5 games to go, and we got a flip on Thursday. So we're going to Cairns.
I'm not flipping on Thursday if it's raining like this. Oh, we'll go
100%
inside.
inside.
Yeah, we'll go inside.
Cairns.
Cairns.
Dirty. I don't know. I've never been.
Called Gilligan's.
Is it good or not? Like,
Gilligan's.
with the team.
Gilligan's is the only place that's decent, aye.
Yeah.
But outside of Gilligan's, mate, it's the end of the season. You can go anywhere. You've got
Yeah.
a pub in the city, it'd be unbelievable.
Yeah.
I think Spirit go to Byron Bay.
You going to Byron Bay?
Byron Bay, aye.
You got a
You
big
going?
house there?
I'll be going, aye. What's that?
You got a big house there for sure.
Here's a question: If Spirit win the league, will Perko go?
Unlikely.
We reckon if we win, Gabe would go.
If we win the league, I think he should be invited.
Yeah.
I mean,
Oh, he'd go after celebration,
he-
surely.
yeah.
I mean,
100%.
in terms of celebrations and all that,
Down the
Perko
governor.
would be 1,000,000% involved. But at the
Aye.
end of the season, I don't think Perko would go to the end of the season.
You don't really.
I think
Nah,
they'd go.
I don't think-
It'd be like when you go and have your club presentation. I think everyone would have a crack, and the
Yeah.
club's
Yeah,
there.
yeah,
Everyone's
yeah,
there.
yeah, okay.
But I reckon end of season, in all seriousness, it should be just like the team.
Yeah.
Well, pre-season, for instance, when we went to Newcastle, all the coaching staff went out.
Yeah.
I think that's just.
No, I know what you mean.
I put my contract, that says to Perko, mate. I need to win at end of the season, man. My playing days are over. I'm involved, man. To be fair, man, like it's one of those things I've had my whole life. Always have had the whole life.
Of course.
It's a thing, like it's just my end of the season.
Yeah.
Just being involved, it's brilliant, man. Especially if a good year. But you get. But it's just always good to have a wee.
Well, you get
weekend
young
away.
ones that you don't go out and who never like. Remember Ricky? Were you here when Ricky was there?
No, I've heard stories.
No, I've heard
Freshly
stories,
18,
man. Yeah.
and bro, didn't drink ever.
People come out their shell, but massively.
Yeah,
You
big, that's
get
what I'm
these dark
saying.
horses. I remember there's a few boys my first year with my Spirit and lads who
Richie.
like, lovely boys, brand new. But
Dark
then
guys,
you sit there on the night out and you go, this guy's fucking off his nut.
Aye.
He's absolutely maniac.
I know what you mean.
Like whether it be drunk or banter or whatever, or
Aye.
they're no longer in that
Free
football
spirit,
element.
yeah,
Aye, just go for
yeah.
this guy's brilliant banter, and you come back like dark horse. This guy's a
Aye.
dark horse, and he just if they come back the next year, you see the camaraderie is
Yeah.
completely different
Aye,
again.
No,
Yeah.
100%.
I
That's what
think
happened.
it's one of the most important things. Like,
Well, that's why we go out. We do
Aye.
Thursday night
dinners.
dinners.
People off the pitch
Aye,
as well.
aye. I think a lot. I think every team does something. I think the boys they go for. It's called the governor. They go there for a scran or whatever else, and they have nights out and all that. But it's super important. I know everyone. I'm all for being professional at that, but I think it's still an important thing.
Yeah.
Whether it be lunches or drinks or whatever it is, has to be
Yeah.
involved, man. Because you get people involved in different ways. With the boy Simon Nicholas, who's on the podcast last week, he doesn't drink, and the end of the season, obviously everyone does it different, but they do the boys at Spirit do the like you're a freshman if it's your first year. And you're like if you're a freshman, basically every morning they've got kangaroo court basically. You have to do a beer bong.
Oh, mate. Yeah.
So if you're a freshman, you have to do 2. So no matter what day it is, it's 9 o'clock in the morning. No matter what time you get home, you need to do one of these. But then they bring out the ping pong balls. So the ping pong balls have got all your squad numbers on them. But they've also got a few things like over 25 years old, under 25 years old, defenders, attackers, blah, blah, blah. Then they do 5 ball pickouts. So basically every morning, you're a freshman, so you're doing 2 beer bongs. Then they've got 3
Defender,
picks.
your number.
With a Japanese boy, Mushi, he had 2 balls, freshman, boom. So 9 in the morning, you're in at 5 in the morning, whatever. He's next 2. And then it's defender, boom. Then number 5, boom. Another one, then under 25. So he's done 5 of these in about 13 minutes, mate. He was just like, imagine a Japanese guy just going, he's a great big guy, he's hilarious. That was him done. He's up to the room, gone for the whole next. It was just done. Whole moment gone.
Do it again next year.
But then Simon, but he doesn't drink. So obviously everyone's like, you're a freshman, you have to do something. And to be fair to him, he done non-alcoholic beers. So it's probably even worse.
bloated.
I mean, kind of bloated, just downing gassy non-alcoholic beverages. Shocking. But if you're for me, I was classed as a freshman because it was my first year in the end of the season there. But then if you come the second year, that's you out of it again. But those wee daft games, obviously, every team. I like hearing all the different stories because teams all do it differently. That I mean,
it's funny.
some boys only go to like Byron, like Bondi. I think who was it?
I
Went
was
to-
United, but I rented a house in Bondi last year.
Aye, that's
Do you do
interesting.
nudie runs?
Aye, for it, people don't score. Aye, you've 5 games to score.
I've got 5 games.
Aye,
Fucking calling it
okay.
early.
He's had fucking 22 or whatever he used to do it.
Aye. Oh, you don't-
Connor Quilligan's -1, he needs 2 goals.
Oh,
what about Chaz? What does he get?
Car, he saved a pen. Have you saved a pen?
I've had 1 pen.
Have you saved
He
it?
scored.
So,
I'm not running Chaz anyway.
is that the rule? But you have to score.
Yeah, but if he-
Pen?
A pen.
Yeah, but if he goes running around, fucking, that's unfair.
I'll run about. I don't mind.
Yeah, so I'm not running next to you. It's cold up there as well.
Anything else to ask before we move on to the predictions? Don't know if there's anything else, is there?
Nah.
Okay, go on, predictions, let's go.
Don't want to talk too much about UNSW.
Nah, leave it.
No, we've been talking about it in the league.
In the
Before
shadows.
we go on to predictions, we'll give a shout out to our sponsors, Deploy, who develop Australia's best value for money footballs, tailored to every price point and category.
Yes, from day one, Deploy has focused on engineering football for purpose, especially for junior progression. And as if you've been watching the World Attack Cup and involved in the World Attack Cup, we got great feedback on how much improvement the balls have been in the senior space. And now with the launch of Deploy's new elite match ball range, Deploy offers a full pathway for players at every age and every level of the game.
Class.
Sweet. Predictions.
Last week's predictions.
How'd you guys? You guys should do a tipping comp.
Well, mate,
Honestly, you
Yeah,
guys
that
would be.
got
It'd be
nice,
mad
didn't
fun.
you?
Like if you get everyone involved. Like
well,
obviously,
mate, obviously there's a couple of things
you can't. Obviously,
Aye,
tip-
so they
yeah.
need to be careful how we've done it, because even me as a coach, I'm not allowed to do it. And then, but what we did want to do, and we have tried, is to get a betting sponsor on board to try and do something a bit more legitimate. We have people who listen to the podcast who aren't.
Because you're always doing
players.
predictions. Like it'd be pretty cool if you could do something.
Well, we're pushing for it behind the scenes. We're trying to get something that's a bit more legit, where, as I said, people who are allowed to bet are allowed to do it, and it's done in a bit better way. Maybe there's a discount or a special offer, but there's a bit of negotiations to be done.
Aye. Oh,
If you're a betting company, feel free to
aye,
reach
and you want to hang it. So last week we had
out. Or a dodgy bookie.
Jamie got 4, Simon got 6, I got 6, and Gary, you got 3.
Right.
Oof, these shambles.
6 out of 12.
Getting to the time of finding out who's the champion.
Yeah, no, I actually did an update of all the scores maybe 2 weeks ago, so it's pretty.
Oh, can I ask a quick question actually? Because the award ceremony is on. When do you go in your end of the season?
20th.
I think it's the same, because the week after's
September.
the end of season
Yeah,
awards.
20th. Yeah.
Who will win NPL 2 Player of the Year?
Oh, the bloke from
Tigers.
Newcastle, number 10, I think, freak. He's got heaps of goals.
Oh,
I don't know
right.
his name, but he's always popping up.
Any boys in your team will get in team of the season?
We don't do team of season, I think, for us.
Oh, really?
No, NPL
Nah,
don't
we
do it.
don't do it.
No,
That's passionate.
no.
Maybe we can do one. Could you think you could pull one out?
A team of the season.
It'd be pretty good if you could do a team of season, you guys.
I think NPL 1's pretty easy. It's quite well publicised. Like,
I don't
Do
do
they just do it based on how many times you've been in it?
in the team of the week.
so I know the NPL Player of the Year, I'm pretty sure the way it works is each club will nominate a couple of players and then coaches vote.
Isn't that for, I think Gabe was saying that last year when...
That's for them. That's a NPL Player of the Year.
Yeah.
NPL, and then obviously the journalists might have one as well. I don't know if that's someone. We want to do a players' player. I don't know if we've left it too late to do a players' player. I don't know.
It was a lot of effing about.
Aye. Anyway.
I was going to ask something.
don't think
You've had fucking 2 hours to ask something.
I forgot.
Yeah, fucking...
Right. Sydney United at home to St George.
Sydney United.
St.
Do we say the score?
Nah,
No,
just
no.
home and
Home, draw, or away. So home
one,
team.
1-2x.
Yeah, Sydney United.
Sydney United.
That's obviously.
Obviously. Sorry.
Well, I'm just trying to think about what you're saying. No. Home, draw, away. Yeah, okay.
United. Gary.
Same.
I'm the same. St George FA versus Sutherland Sharks.
St George FA.
I'm going to go Sharks.
Oh.
Nah, I could go either way before.
Which one are they? Are they?
They're the Sparky.
The one you played with? No, hold on.
Are you thinking rethinking?
So that's the one that's like Kenny's
Sparky,
in
no,
goal.
Sparky's team high. At Penshurst.
Yeah, St George.
I'll go St George as well. And then Blacktown at home to Mount Druitt.
Blacktown.
Give Mount Druitt a go.
Nah, I told you they're done.
Don't I?
Yeah, I reckon.
Please, they're going to.
Just because they don't come on the podcast,
Right,
that's right.
I love that.
Yeah,
I love
you
that.
know what I mean?
Mate. Double down on that
That's
shit.
it.
Yeah, I'm going to go
Love
Mount
that
Druitt.
chat.
Yeah, fuck
Good
them.
man.
Yeah.
Mount Druitt?
Who you going for?
Shit
You got Mount Druitt? You pure love Ben, man.
Like to lose.
No, to win.
You can't change your mind now. Fuck
He's
it.
trying to get back to good books, mate.
Yeah.
Central Coast Mariners at home to Marconi.
Marconi.
Marconi for me.
Marconi.
I think it could be 3 or 4.
Bonnyrigg at home to Tigers.
Tigers.
Alright.
Or actually,
Hear me out.
There we go.
Can we do a draw?
Of course.
A draw.
So I said home, draw or away. Hear me out as if you were going to tell me like some big spiel. Can I do a draw?
No, draw.
They may score the same amount of goals.
Because it's going to be off. 'Cause I don't think it's going to get played this weekend. That's the thing.
I don't think it's going to
Aye,
be played this
true,
weekend either.
I'm going to go draw.
Oh, fuck, there you go. Copy. Fuck Druitt.
Draw. Tim.
Come on.
Bonnie Rig.
Boy, I'm going to go Tigers.
I'll look at.
Well, at least we got a little mix there.
Mix aye.
Rydalmere at home to Berries.
Rydalmere.
Berries.
But you're saying everyone that we want to lose. Every team we need to lose. Berries. Berries.
Berries for you as well. I've went Rydalmere. Bankstown City at home to Hills.
Draw.
I'm going to go Bankstown.
I'll go Hills.
Hills.
Have we said everyone the same?
Is that?
We've got the same, I think.
Nah.
Yeah.
There's only two different so far. Spartans at home to Inter Lions Friday night.
Spartans.
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 Yeah, they're good at home. That's what I'm saying. The ball that just like over
Best
top and
record in
just
the
stay.
league, isn't it? At home?
They
I
have.
think so.
No, they do not.
They were?
At
What'd you say?
home?
No way.
What'd you say?
They're not.
Nah.
What'd you
Best
say?
record in the
record.
league.
Nah.
There he goes. He's good at it, eh?
Oh, we'll see.
I actually think for the first half of the season they got better results away from home.
No, I don't think they've done really well at home.
Well, look, there's only one way to find out. Just need to look at the fucking league tables. Spartans, league table, here we go. Standings. Home record. Best home record is Rydalmere Lions. Spartans. Look, they're not far off it. They're on 22, right? But they've got a game in hand over Tigers.
They're on 22.
22 points.
at home.
And Tigers on 25 points with 30 a game extra played.
So
They're not far off it. It's like very tight between all those teams. Rydalmere got the best, 29 points out of 12 games.
That's it. So they're fifth best.
But between second and fifth place, there's second and sixth place. Fucking second. Look, they're the same. No, but second and sixth place, there's nothing home form wise. Tigers, UNSW, Jets, Spartans, it's almost the same. They're not far off, mate. I'll give you that.
Close enough.
Spartans have actually got the second best away record. That's what you meant.
I was going to say that.
That's knowledge, mate. Do you know what I mean? That's knowledge.
Home and away, mate.
He knew there was something there.
Aye.
Who you going Spartans Vienna?
I'll say Spartans at home, yeah.
Okay, MPL 3 Prospect at home to Parramatta.
Prospect.
I don't know much of
I think
Prospect are second top.
Prospect
Parramatta
right
fell
there.
a little
Prospect,
bit.
yeah.
Sydney Uni at home to Granville Rage.
Granville Ridge.
Sydney Uni.
Sydney Uni.
Give him a bit.
No, fuck him.
Got to back the unis around.
Not
here.
uni. We're the only uni.
Camden at home to South Coast Flame.
South Coast Flame.
South Coast.
Camden at home.
Yeah.
But it's
They're
a
at bottom.
shocking place to play.
They're at
Bottom
bottom.
league.
Yeah.
South
but
Coast are
fuck
We-
going there.
Did you play that?
Winter.
Were you with us when that massive thunderstorm?
Oh, that might be off as well.
What?
Camden.
Yeah,
Oh,
'cause
it's,
the
it's
grass.
only fucking Wednesday.
Yeah, have you seen what the weather is Thursday and Friday?
Oh, is it? Aye?
22 every day.
Fucking weatherman.
Mills.
I know. Okay. We'll see. Just calm down. We'll be alright.
And lastly, Bankstown at home to Hurstville.
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 Bankstown.
Oof. Champions. I may be still hungover.
What'd you say, sorry?
If you
Oh,
will check
my
your
old man
phone,
just sent me a
nah,
message.
mate.
You only sent me a message, he goes.
Have you seen the weather? Have you seen the forecast?
Look at this.
He goes, when's this on? I said, you're not fucking listening.
Take a photo of yourself right now.
I'll get in trouble.
Do a selfie. Do a day in the life.
I'll let him know. I said, right now, dickhead. Where's Tim? There you go.
Who are you picking? Bankstown or home at Hurstville?
Hurstville. Yeah, Hurstville. They've
We
got
won the league.
confidence, yeah.
Game's understood.
Done. Last question.
Questions never end.
What do you do when you obviously
Oh, aye. Someone
away
asked that.
from football? Like work-wise?
Oh, I'm not going to bag you out, bro.
Okay.
I love you.
I'm a landscape. Apparently, that's a fucking shit job.
We call him a gardener.
Oh, he's a gardener.
Yeah. PE teacher. And got my own business for starting up soon with Superstar Sports.
What does that do?
Teaching sport in schools. So,
So you're heavily involved in kids'
Yeah, kids'
education.
sport, yeah.
Cool. Class.
Class.
There you go. Someone asked us to ask those questions. We should have asked it earlier.
We should have asked it earlier. I just remembered right
Aye.
this
try next time. We'll come back next
Podcast is long enough. We can't fucking add more segments.
second. I know. It's
2.5 hours.
2.5 hours.
Nah,
It's
listen to
been
that. Listen
Been
to
a
that.
great 2.5 hours.
Aye, cheers, lads, for the
Thanks
time.
for
All the
coming.
best for the season,
No, I
boys.
appreciate it.
Aye, hopefully you can get up there.
3 points at the weekend's all we're thinking about.
Yeah, of course.
Next
it is.
game.
Right, catch you later. Cheers.
Yeah, good episode, man. Yeah. Thanks for having us. What was that guy's name you said? The gaffer was the white.